Okay, they can hear us.
Can they?
Woo!
Hello.
I think. Can y'all hear us?
Can
you hear us? Please respond.
Can everybody
We
hear
sent you our
everything?
voice. Please respond.
They can.
Dear Twitch chat, stop.
They can see us.
Houston.
Woo! Woo! I think this is how you stream. Woo!
This is how you stream.
This is how you stream.
Wait, no, this is not. Hang on. This is how. Wait, everything's
This is not
broken.
How you stream it.
Everything's what's broken. I'm
It's fine.
confused.
I broke it all. I routed things on my stream deck wrong.
Well, I'll be darned. Hey, Locke.
my
Pongu
gosh.
is totally on the overlay.
Everything is what?
Pongu is totally on the D&D Beyond overlay. I know you were
think
panicking
she
about
just-
that.
Because I just fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm proud of you.
Oh my gosh. What do you,
Yeah.
what do
We're
you
just letting
think
you know
I,
you did it.
What do you think I was doing?
Oh, you're waiting on me to type that tweet.
Like we said, you
Wait.
fixed it.
I was waiting
Yeah.
on you to type the tweet, but I'm just really good at multitasking, okay?
Who's
I know.
Pongu?
Who's Pongu?
Pongu, one of
Get
those
me.
shirts. You know those shirts that are like who's and then it says a person? Who's Pongu?
Yeah.
I don't know the shirts. I'm confused.
I think it's a meme. I'll send it to you. It's
Okay.
fine.
Boy,
It's
that
a
sounds like
anyway.
MLM to me.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society session 32. Is this session 32? I think it is.
Is it?
God.
Yeah,
I
it is.
thought-
According to the
Oh,
title.
gosh.
According to the title, that's where I should have looked. Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society, session 32. The meeting will come to order. Clap, clap. My pen
Doubtful.
flew. Before we get started,
Oh, my
Goon, would
dice.
you like to say words about our friends at Neverending?
Yes, I would. And I came prepared.
Did you?
No. No, I did. If my phone would cooperate. Yeah. Neverending. If you haven't checked out Neverending yet, really, have you been paying attention to the previous 30, 18, I don't remember how long they've worked with us, 10, 42 episodes? Listen, Neverending is a character builder website and platform and app that allows you to do these cool cartoonish styled 2D and 3D animation coming up soon of your characters. Every week they update new, I mean literally every day they have new stuff, but this most recent week they added a desert background, which was gorgeous, a gladiator harness, modern pants, an archer shirt, some necklaces, some hairstyles, and my favorite thing, and the one reason I wanted to pull this email update, which by the way, if you sign up on BeNeverending.com or .app, either, they'll send you their cool updates in the email. Tricorn hats. So guess who we can now make?
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
Q from the previous episode.
Yeah.
He wore a
Had-
tricorn hat for
Yeah.
a few minutes or so.
Yeah, the iconic Tri-Q hat.
Try Q,
Try Q.
yeah.
Trademark Secret Adventure Society. Try Q hat. Find yours in stores now.
We just trademarked
It
the hat.
has two little holes in it so your horns poke through. I don't know if that one's going to be on Be Never Ending. We'll talk. But until then, you should check it out. Make your character, make your friends' characters, make a scene, make an arms race. I don't give a shit. Go
Don't
check
do
out
the
Be
laugh.
Never Ending. Do what?
I said don't make an arms race.
Don't make an arms race. They're really cool. They are a diversity first corporation. If I could get my words out, and we had an excellent time talking with them, and that's why we keep bringing them to you each and every week. And if you don't follow them yet, check them out at Be Neverending.
Thank you, Goon.
Back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Goon, and thank you very much, Neverending, for being dope as shit. We love you guys very, very much, and can't wait to
Yup.
see all the good stuff you do. What'd you say?
Shit isn't half as dope as Be Neverending. Neverending.
You're right. You're right. I should be careful with my words. Moving on. First of all, because we didn't get to do this at the top of the episode last time because of all the secrecy, special thanks to Sunny and Pongu for joining us as a special guest for a few sessions. He's been working on Pongu for quite some time. He and I were messaging about Pongu while he was on vacation, so he's taking it very, very seriously.
Super.
So thank you to Sunny and thank you to Pongu, who I believe people are already taking a bit of a shine to.
Yeah.
You guys really seem to enjoy the character.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Hey,
You succeed. So thanks also to all of you who have been tweeting, commenting, liking, sharing, clipping, and all of the other stuff that helps your friends find out about our weird little emo D&D campaign that we're running. We appreciate you so much, and it's things like that that are how shows like ours become sustainable.
Let it happen, Locke. Let it happen.
Can we call it emo right now? Now that
It's the most emo it's ever been.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
Pongu's like not emo.
Really like
Every
we
emo
had
group has a Pongo.
That's
like,
true.
think of Taking Back Sunday, right? They had that guitar player that was just smiling all the time. You know what I'm talking about? And they're like one of the cornerstones of emo.
Oh my
So
Could I ask the one thing of our audience, please? That would be very, very awesome and important. If you all have, I would like you to spend the next few days, this next week, the next couple weeks, thinking about like your favorite clip, like your favorite moment of the show, and DM me, find me. It's just Gutter Nerds on Twitter, and let me know the clip. And if you can find it, make the clip. That would be even especially like the bestest. But let me know the clip because I am starting to run low on things to put on our TikTok, and I would like to have some of your favorite moments.
that's a very good point.
Yeah.
And also, since Steve-O brings that up, be sure to follow us on TikTok because we're there. Steve-O does a very funny job of stuff with our TikTok content. Thank you, Steve-O.
Where's all my buttons? TikTok and
Yeah,
the
TikTok.
cast button.
All the buttons. Just put all the links in chat. That's what we're here now for.
Yeah.
Link vomit.
Yeah.
So while you're link vomiting, don't forget, if you miss an episode or want to rewatch an episode, our live sessions are available on YouTube the Friday after each session, as well as in podcast feeds the following Mondays. Also on our YouTube channel, you can find our catch-up content playlist, which combines currently sessions 1 through 20 in an easy-to-binge short format playlist. So that's a good way to catch up on things pretty quickly. Maybe have your friends catch up on things in short little bites, little horse doovers of content, as it's pronounced. very
Sunny,
clearly.
you killed Sunny.
Nice.
I killed Sunny. Also a good way to do that, keep an eye out for the wonderful SAS written recaps by the genius Brennosaur. They're hilarious and insightful, and it's one of the highlights of my week to get to read those when she writes them. So you can find a new one of those each Wednesday that follows a live session, and
Right.
that link should be in chat now as well.
Where's my recap link?
Locke, you lost all your
the
links.
are
Oh
gone.
no, I don't know how to stream.
Google's how to stream.
How to stream? Streamers.
Well, the first thing you have to know is that things break, so you're off to a
Recap.
good start.
Recaps. Hey, there's the link.
Hey, there they are. Look at that. Look at that link. Isn't it a good link? Thanks also to Aurelia Raphael for our fucking amazing character art. Guys, she drew Pongu in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Those.
2 days she drew Pongu. So thanks to her for that. Pay her to draw pictures for you. She's real good at it. And be sure to follow all these amazing, wonderful people here on the screen with me. You should be able to find all their links in the chat. Anything else before we get started?
I'm good.
I'm
I
emotional.
swear to God, I thought Steve-O was frozen.
I'm emotional
No.
in chat. It's fine.
What's happening in chat?
Thanks for the hype train. I love you guys. Okay.
Hype train.
Hype train.
Shall we get started?
We open up on a hype train.
Are we
Choo-choo!
starting?
The hype train is Uncharted 2 style, going off the snowy cliff. What are you doing?
I'm not a fan.
On the hype train, I'm turning into an owl and picking everybody up and flying away. Suck
I'm,
it.
I'm a little bit more
Level
of a
8.
fan.
Well, level 9.
Y'all are level 9 now.
We're level
friend.
9 now.
Yeah.
What's the max level? He asked in a high pitched
20.
voice.
9,000.
20. Okay.
What's the max level?
No,
At level
feels-
20, you're basically gods.
Sonny, it's
Well-
definitely over 9,000.
It feels like we're very powerful right now, and I have this false sense of security that makes me very nervous.
That's D&D.
That's it. That's how you
In a
play.
Previously on the Secret Adventure Society, since arriving in Mardosta, things seemed to come to a head between Q and his patron, the source of his power, who he had assumed for a very long time to be his long-departed biological mother. That fact came into question when Pierce and Kess were doing research and discovered passages on an ancient entity called Skugamore, or the Shadow Mother. Things became complicated when it was discovered that the Shadow Mother had killed Zaris, Kess's ex-fiancée. Q had a awkward conversation with his patron, confronting her on whether or not she had been responsible for Zaris's death. Sorry, for Xerox's death.
There we go. I was wondering who you were talking about.
Yeah, now y'all know.
I'm never naming people ever again, by the way.
Yeah. Isn't it hard, Locke?
Terrible.
She seemed surprised, actually, that Q had not been there when she killed him, not having realized that she had the ability to separate from him. She did so again the following night, killing the Shadowmoor Estate's head chef. Fortunately, Kess was able to cast Revivify to save him, and Q flew into the woods to be alone, where he, in fact, took off his helmet for the first time, his skull helmet for the first time in years. And also there, Skugamore gave him a bit of an ultimatum. He was to kill someone once per day in order to satisfy her thirst for growth, and if he did not, she would do it for him, and he would have no choice as to who would be the one to fall. The nobodies went into a cave outside of Mardosta where they thought they might be safe. There, a second entity in the form of fire presented itself to Q, giving him more voices in his head than he was comfortable with. And she had a bit of a different tone. As they slept that night, the Shadow Mother attempted to kill Kess, but before she could, Q threw his last fireball bead, destroying his mother's skull and releasing the bond that tied him to her. Later, when he tried to summon his blight bow, he was unable to. You heard laughter, and you smelled smoke and cooking meat coming from deeper within the cave. There you all found a new friend camping by a hot spring, but not before you attempted to get into a fight with him. Tensions de-escalated very quickly, and a jubilant Fey person by the name of Pongu Nightsong introduced himself and immediately offered you food, rest, and comfort, despite, basically pulling a gun on him. After a few hours of rest, during which Pierce crafted ammunition in a resentful sort of meditative state, and Kess tried to commune with her mysterious friend by growing a flower in the bottom of a hot spring, which, interestingly, manifests as an aquatic plant. You flew back on Kess's back to the Shadowmoor estate, and there you discovered Detective Brienne Aviette waiting for you with more questions and a spot-on French accent. She conducted an investigation in the Underfrost, where attendees at the Crystal Arena described Q as using a very curious magical ability. At that point, you all decided to lay your cards on the table, show her the page you'd stolen from the library on Skugamore, and tell her everything that had happened. With a bit of persuasion and a plot point that I 100% stole from Knives Out, Detective Aviette determined that she would recommend the investigation conclude as a suicide, but warned that if the problem hadn't been taken care of, she wouldn't be able to assist you any further. Goon is raising his hand.
Does that mean that the mansion goes to the cook that Skugamore almost killed?
That maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I thought you were going to say spoilers, but it's the beginning of the movie. Okay.
Right. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session. It is sort of late morning, and you're all standing in the greenhouse of the Shadowmoor estate, having just, seemingly at least, wrapped up the most imminent threats to your persons. And you may actually find yourselves with a bit of free time. So, the nobodies, what are you doing?
Q finds the nearest corner and lays his head down.
Okay.
Just exhaustedly flops.
It feels weird not to feel like we're gonna die immediately.
Yeah, I is this relief? I don't. What is this? What is this feeling?
I think I might attempt to smile. Pierce pulls down his mask and he gives a really awkward. Doesn't work.
He turns around and goes
back up. That may have been too much.
It was good. It was fine.
It's lovely. Absolutely.
Pongu, sorry that you kind of got Thrown at the end of all that, we had some murders happening.
Yeah, more death.
Uh-huh. Maybe it's over now.
Pongo's looking around at the greenhouse. Do you have like things you can cook in here?
I mean, I'm sure some of the flowers are edible, but I don't normally eat them. There's like a garden for like herbs and stuff. Just that's like kind of downstairs.
Pongo starts licking random flowers.
There's some like hibiscus, like there's some tropical like flowers that are edible, but then I'm sure that there are also some that are not.
Some of them are incredibly bitter.
This one, my tongue is numb.
Oh, okay. Well, we know not to eat that one, so that's good.
Pongo spits it out.
I've been doing some quick math, and is literally our most pressing matter right now to get this guy some herbs or spices from the estate.
I think
On our
we've
list
literally
of
done
things-
everything else.
Is that all we have to do?
That can't be true. Do you guys want me to go shoot someone just to like
Well,
get us back to a norm?
no.
or-
I mean, honestly, like not having people to kill or towns to save or storms to figure out, that's good, right? Like that's normal. That's what normal people do, right?
I don't want to interject and be the bearer of bad news, but there is a giant green cloud over yours and my homeland, Pierce. And people are dying.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's on there. It doesn't have to be the first one, but it is on the list.
There was a time we were headed that direction.
Wow, with the skull off, my voice sounds completely different.
It's not as much of an
You grew up a
echo.
little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Well, it's easier to raise my mouth up and down without the heavy.
yeah.
So it's kind of like a great weight was lifted off my face.
Yeah. Perhaps, not being around murders is maybe a burden off of your shoulders as well, huh?
But
No, now I'm replaced with the
okay, no, we still have stuff to do.
What did you call it, Pierce? Existential dread?
yeah. That's what it feels like.
I don't want
Pretty
that.
sure that.
We have things to do. We do. We have to get him his herbs. We have to go to that mark on that map.
Yeah.
We need
Wait,
to
what mark?
the mark on the map from Scott.
Scott's mark.
Yeah. And then we gotta go back to Evercrest. And then we gotta figure out well, I need to figure things out.
Your
but-
family's gonna be okay, right?
My family?
Yeah. They're in the clear now.
I should probably go check, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I don't want to. That's too much responsibility.
Do you want someone to wait outside the door?
I mean, yeah.
What?
That
Yeah.
would, yeah. Or y'all could go in with me and help me when I can't figure out what words to say. We're not. Are we leaving? Are we
No,
doing
we-
the ball? Or are we?
We can't leave. We have to score this fairy some grass.
Right. Right. Is it grass?
I don't
grass,
know. All the green shit looks the same to me.
It's not the same.
The herbs will always be there. Maybe your family should come first.
I think we killed a guy named Herb once.
Did you eat him?
I don't.
who's to say?
I think that's a yes.
I see.
I mean, part of the reason you came back was for the ball. We can look. If we miss it, I'm not gonna cry about it. But you were looking forward to it.
I mean, it's just weird because I normally hate it, but I kind of thought it'd be cool if I had people to hang out with at the ball for the first time.
When is it again?
It's in what day is it? I don't even, like, 2 weeks? 1 week? Tomorrow? Well,
How far away is the map dot?
oh, we could probably I could probably fly there now.
Pierce turns to Sunny and he goes, "So we have a map from a guy named Scott who sort of ran because we're badass and shit. And we dismantled his whole operation and found a big treasure trove of his and this map with markings on it. And so there may be treasure there, or there may be evil there, or there may be herbs there."
Oh, well, you know, I don't mind a good adventure, but also, I do love a good ball. I mean, fairies and balls, we're like, one and the same almost,
So you know what a ball is?
Oh yeah, I've many experience with all types of balls.
See, they tried to explain it to me, but apparently you dance at them. But I thought that would be hard to stand on, them being round.
I could have sworn
Yes.
you got this.
Yes, there are different types of balls, young Q. At balls, there's also great food and drink, and conversation and fashion, all the things.
Wait, who comes to this ball? Is this people from Mardosa? Is this people from all over the continent?
It's mostly Mardosta. It's normally all the snooty rich people, which is why I've never really enjoyed myself.
Snooty rich people with a bunch of connections and
Yeah.
political influence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to the ball.
Does that make us
Now
snooty
you
rich
made me
people?
not want to go.
We're going to the ball, Kess.
Do we have
But-
outfits?
I was about to say, it's gonna be up to you to dress me. Not literally, but like you're gonna have to figure out the way to make it look like I'm not standing out like an asshole.
Okay.
I guess assholes don't stand like a
Shopping?
sore thumb.
Kess immediately pulls her book out and starts sketching.
Okay.
Like, she just goes into her own world and is just like sketching.
I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that Pierce points at Pongo that you know what you're doing fashion-wise.
Yeah, of course. I don't have much money here.
Oh, there's plenty.
But
We're fine.
Oh.
Money's fine.
okay. Otherwise, I was just going to cobble something together.
You're a cobbler?
In a way.
I could go for a cobbler.
Oh, I can make some of those later.
I had a delicious cobbler one time. He was just bent over making his shoes, and I whacked him on the back of his head. Best tasting cobbler I've ever had.
So you like meat pies?
Love meat. Wait, they put meat in pies?
Yeah, and then you combine bread and meat.
What? Is that at the ball?
It can be.
You didn't tell me about the meat pies at the ball.
Oh,
Meat pie balls. Meat pie balls.
I mean, sometimes there are meat pies at the ball. Sorry, I was.
Anything to eat pies? Savory and sweet pies?
All the pies.
Thank you.
Pierce, what's your favorite color?
Gray.
Okay. Good to know.
Any accents on that, Pierce?
No, just I speak very plainly.
Pongo whispers to Cass, do you have like diamonds or like jewels?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, diamonds and jewels, wonderful.
Pierce walks over to Q and he sort of doesn't grab him like overhand by the snout, but he's like under his chin. He's like looking at his face because now it's all out in the open. How's your head there, buddy?
I mean, it's less heavy than usual. What do you mean? What's the question? I'm confused.
Just making sure you're okay. Overall.
Oh no. Oh no. But I will process it, I think, or go crazy. But I can't do anything anymore. So I'm gonna have to stick around and let you shoot more things. You can beat me at all the games that we used to play now. So,
Well, if you ever feel like you need to chat about shit, I mean, Pierce points at Pongu. I know you can talk to them over there, but you can also talk to me, and I will limit my responses to no more than 2 curse words in an effort to try to be helpful.
I appreciate that, Pierce. I didn't think that you were my friend, but the last few days have proved me wrong.
The last few days?
You've been there for me in a way that not... Well, let's just say that my vision is a lot clearer. And by that I mean, like, when I look up at you, there's not a bone in the way.
Right.
Over my
Right.
brow. You do have a very, like, sturdy jaw that I can see from below. And that usually means a strong person. And here recently I've been able to tell that you've been very strong around people. You know, some people think strong is like yelling and getting all big and like, what was that shit face that I beat almost the other day?
Dickiest muscular.
That's the one. Shh. That's the one.
Go back to talking to Ponku. Her passive perception's so high, she could probably hear all this.
You know, everybody thinks that like strength is muscle dick, but sometimes when you don't have a lot of muscle dick, you can still be strong. And you're the strongest person when you don't have dick muscle.
You know, I
Pierce.
really think I know what you're trying to say. I really do. But you have to stop. You have to stop saying muscle dick.
Okay. Is that it? Dickiest muscular.
Yes, that's much better.
Okay. Well, anyway, I appreciate you and thank you, and those are things I'm not used to saying, but you've been teaching me to say.
You know, you've taught me some shit too. I feel like I've gone the last several years thinking that the only way that I could be strong was by
Dick muscle.
shooting guns. That's, you know what? I'm not sure if that's better or worse. You know what? I've just learned a lot from you two. Let's just leave it at that for now.
Well, when I come down from this weird not feeling anything, it's gonna be real rough, and I really hope that you're there. And Cass is there, and I mean Pongu's fine. He's new.
Pangu looks up at Cass and just goes, "What exactly are you teaching this child?"
He's teaching us.
Okay, sure, yeah.
How are you? You know, like, because sometimes it's hard just watching your friends go through shit.
Oh, I mean, Kess seems all right, all things considered. You seem, I know you're not, but you seem okay, all things considered. Pongu, I don't know what to make of. Pierce's voice is dropped at this point. He's not trying to whisper, but he's trying to not sound like a jerk. Like he's just not trying to, you know what I mean. His voice drops a little bit.
So you're not necessarily trying to hide it?
I'm not trying to hide it. Yeah, I just didn't want to. It would feel crass to be so outwardly talking about someone else as if they're not there.
Sure.
Very loudly. But, I mean, he either came at the perfect time or the worst time in the world, so.
Sometimes it's both.
What do you think of him?
Well, he made food. And so he's useful. He like reminds me of Augustus, but he's nothing like Augustus. Does that make sense? Like, I've met and talked to like a handful of people my entire life. You guys are weird. I'm starting to be able to tell you apart now. But everybody was very different. And now it's like I miss some people, but then there are people that we keep meeting that kind of remind you of those people.
Right.
But not like he's anything like him.
No.
Weird. People are weird. Pierce.
I agree. Let's go check on the other two. Pierce waltzes back over and he claps Pongu on the back and he goes, "All right, I think we've decided to like you." And then he holds up a hand temporarily.
Pangu cries.
Yes, just
Happy tears.
why would you make him cry? Just pats him.
Pierce is really good at that.
I thought could have sworn that I was being fucking nice. Could have sworn. I'd have bet all of your money, Kess, that I was being nice.
You have bet all of my money.
And I would do it again.
Ugh.
And he'll do it again.
What'd you figure out? Do we have some fashion to go over?
I just thought, like, I could just go get it made and you could see it then. She just, like, starts flipping through a book, like, to hide it.
Okay.
Okay. Pierce takes a step back. He's very uncomfortable.
Do we find out when the ball is?
Oh, yeah. I think it's in 2 weeks.
Cass, you would know it's 10 days from now.
It is in 10 days. I know.
Is it possible to go to the treasure and come back by the ball?
Yeah, I don't think the treasure's very far. If it's treasure,
It's a map dot. Do map dots usually mean treasure?
some can. I don't know.
It,
Good question.
is there a on the map? Is it just a dot, or is it like a dot, but like a skull and crossbones? Because that means like sometimes dangerous treasure.
No. Cubone used to wear a skull.
Yes,
Q, not cross.
I see. I see.
You know, let's I need to go tell my parents things, and then we could maybe fly out to EX and check it out.
Yeah, we should have. I mean, barring some crazy Scott-like endeavor, we should be back in time for the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, while we're at your house, let's get those spices because if there's one more thing that it remains unchecked on our list, I'm gonna explode.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're here, so we can just go now and do that. I'm gonna walk away now.
I'll be walking with you to your
I'm-
parents.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Q, let's go.
Okay.
Right, go find my parents.
Okay.
We're following Kess.
So Cass, you just have to like, is everybody going with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it doesn't take you long. You just kind of wander around the fourth floor for a little while until you find them. They're just sitting in their dining room having lunch. Oh, Cassandra, how are you? Would you like some lunch?
Am I hungry? How? No, we just ate, right? We had breakfast.
You had breakfast with Pongu.
Yeah.
It's been a few hours, but
Okay.
she's got this. They both stop chewing when you walk in, and they both are visibly concerned when you walk inside. Would you like some lunch? Did it and your dad says, your mother is beating around the bush a bit. Did it go well with a detective?
Yep. We took care of everything, and they are gonna say that it was. What are they gonna say it was? I'm sorry.
A suicide.
Oh, that it was a suicide case. So everything's fine. Everything's taken care of.
I have one concern.
What's that?
His fiance. Where is she?
Well, she hasn't been here for a couple of days. I assume she's back at the Kane estate. I'm not sure. Zaris had a home of his own before he set up shop here.
I don't know.
Pierce looks at Kess. How big a loose end is that?
Honestly, she doesn't know anything. The last
I
thing
know it wasn't suicide.
the last thing she saw was me try to revive him, so I think we're okay.
I'll file it under minor. Minor.
Yeah? I don't think it's a big deal.
Do we need to introduce him?
Oh! Well, we kind of did earlier, right? Mom, Dad, Ponku?
Oh yes,
did I-
we saw you. I'm not sure we had a chance to officially meet. It's lovely to meet you. Kess's mom rises and shakes your hand, as does her dad.
What kind of table are they at?
They're at like this Cass, would you like to describe the table? I mean, it's decadent for sure.
I mean, it's just a really nice, like
Mahogany.
mahogany. Yeah.
Ooh. Is there space? Like, is it all filled up, or is there like space on the table?
Oh, there's. Do you mean seating or space on the table for food?
On the table, not for seating. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's only like 2 like light. They're having like a very light lunch.
Pongu from his like satchel takes out 2 good berry scones and kind of like slides it down the table towards them and goes, maybe if you're hungry for later or dessert, those are some good berry scones I made last night.
They smell wonderful.
Yeah, they're good for 24 hours. So be sure to consume before 24 hours. And thank you.
Oh, Cass, have you had one of these? Your dad says, and he's like shoving it in his mouth at this point. He's like, "Oh,
I had pancakes. I don't think I had one of those. But I could probably get one later.
oh, it's so good."
Pongu
And-
apple, Aladdin apple tricks one over to Cass when she says that.
Okay.
Just for later.
Oh, I'm so full now.
I bite into it.
Pierce leans into Pongu and whispers, "You've been here for 10 seconds and they like you more than they like me."
It's no, of course, they love you. They absolutely love you. You can
Yeah,
see it in their
sure.
face.
Oh, Pierce, can you explain to my parents about the gold and maybe that situation so I could, or we could get the gold back that you put under their door?
Oh, right, yeah. So, I was trying to pay back Kess because she bet a bunch of money and she lost it.
I
and
elbow
so
him.
I was
I elbow him.
Wow.
I keep elbowing him.
a bet was made. A bet stop it.
A elbow more.
A bet was okay. I lost like a bunch of money. I just said they didn't like me. They lost. I made a bet and lost some money, so I was paying her back. And I think I slipped it under your door in accident. So if you have it, it's technically supposed to be for Kess. But you don't. I mean, it's you. If you know you found it, it's okay if you want to. Like it's up to you. Like I'm not gonna.
And Art, like, there's a bag like sitting next to his. There's like a bag sitting next to the chair, and he reaches and grabs it, and the coin purse that you had left, the bag that you had left, and he just kind of tosses it. What happens in the underfrost stays in the underfrost. And
Also,
he's just going to town on the scone.
also, can I like have like some money? You know, I used my last diamond to bring back the cook, and I need some diamonds because I can do that now. But also, if we're gonna go to the ball, these guys need some things. I need money. You know, just saying it. Just gonna throw it out there.
Come right out and say it, huh?
Yep.
Pierce looks
This
at
is
Kess.
good.
How often does this work?
Just wait for it.
Well, I mean, we don't really. Guess you know we don't really have any liquid cash, but just use our credit in any friendly establishment in Mardosta, and it should be fine.
Okay.
You have
Just don't-
liquid
don't-
cash?
Don't go overboard. Don't go overboard. Cass.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Okay. I'll go with like 10 diamonds. It won't be a big deal, and then we'll just
No.
have them.
No. One diamond, young lady.
2 diamonds. Wait, 8 diamonds. Hang on. How do you negotiate? I look at Pierce.
it's over. It's over. No, you
Make a
fucked it.
persuasion check.
I'm giving like really big sad eyes. Like, I just saved your cook with my diamond that I worked hard to get.
I'm gonna put a hand on Cass's shoulder as she does and give her guidance.
Oh, how
That's
the
how that
turntables. Yeah.
It's awesome. What is it? Persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Okay. Okay, hang on. It's really good. But I can't math. 24.
Still just going to town on the scone. He looks at your mother. 2 diamonds, that's fine. It'll keep you safe. I've seen what you can do with it.
Jesus just bites into the scone now and just. Oh. 3
Did we
diamonds.
raise a brat?
Wait, can I have 3? Hang on. I have a reason to want 3. We got rid of the the case.
The what, dear?
The case. You know,
The case.
the murder. Never mind. That was kind of our fault to begin with. Okay, 2.
Yeah, no. Yeah, two diamonds because we have to account for everything. Right?
Kes went syndrome there. She caused a problem and then tried to get it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just get what you need to be safe. And of course you need clothing for the ball. Don't go overboard. Remember that we have to account for every penny that's spent.
Yep.
And if our friend here, who I can say with reasonable certainty is not going to cause a murder tonight, wanted some spices from your kitchen, would that be okay?
If he keeps making these scones, he can have whatever he wants.
You should ask for diamonds.
Food wise.
Dang it.
I'm very grateful to come into your home. But yeah, I'll leave your kitchen and your pantry in a respectable manner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave a basket as I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Pierce,
Yeah.
you should be watching and taking notes.
Who? For what?
He's very good at this.
Who? Pongu?
Yeah, I've just realized, like, just from watching him, I have now, like, retroactively understood how badly you've been doing.
Oh, come on. I got us those potions at one time.
Mm.
You jumped out a window.
Man, specifically with the parents.
Then there was that time that we had to get the clothing off of the guards, and we took them into an alleyway, and we got the clothing.
You killed them.
I killed one.
You're very good at murder, less good at impressing parents. Especially when there has been a murder.
Sitting directly right here.
Pierce is a great person.
Yeah.
Don't doubt that. I feel safe. I feel that you're safe when you're with him somehow, despite my best judgment. I know the type of what I'm saying.
Okay.
Pierce is now completely mortified and has started to shrink away from the group. He doesn't go too far, but he is now fading into the background.
I said I felt safe. It's fine.
Okay. Well, any questions about anything? Because I feel like we just handed you guys a lot of information. Everything's taken care of, and we're safe, and the ball is in 10 days.
10 days, yes. I never thought I would be so relieved to have the ball to direct all of my focus upon. But I am. So that is what I'm going to be spending the rest of the day doing. If you need me, that is where I will be.
Is that my mom talking?
Yes.
Cool. Kess is getting real anxious and weird now.
Do you, what are you don't,
What?
You're acting funny.
No.
Is everything okay?
I'm fine.
And your mother starts acting awkward right back to you, and it's like looking in a mirror. Do you need to?
No,
Is there
I'm
anything?
good. It's
You,
I just
are you okay?
I'm fine. Phew.
And you
Where
hear Pierce like echo from like 15 feet away. Oh, for God's sake!
we're
you
we're gonna go.
You can go,
I'm
or
gonna-
you can say if you want to.
Well,
I'm not
no,
trying to run you off.
I'm
Go.
gonna just take them and I'll talk to you later. I'll see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have fun.
You too. Okay. Bye, Dad. And I just go.
Bye, sweetheart.
Pangu hugs both of them as he leaves and goes, "You have a lovely home."
Thank you.
I grab Q by the hand and drag him with me.
Did they hug him back? Did the
Yeah.
parents hug him back?
It was awkward, but they did. It was just like, oh, this is this type of greeting. Okay.
Okay.
They weren't put off by it.
Right. So Pierce is gonna look upon and go, "They fucking hugged you."
Yeah, why?
Nothing. Let's go.
Okay. So, pantry. I need to stop by the pantry.
Yeah. Okay. Downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way through the house, down the stairs, and find your way into the industrial kitchen that is this place. Pongu, you walk inside. I don't know that you've probably ever seen a kitchen quite like this before. There are burners all over the place, shelving units. It smells decadent in here. You're not exactly sure who even this is for, but there appears to be, there appears to be many wonderful meals being cooked all at the same time.
Pongu's eyes make those anime heart eyes as he sees and takes in everything. But then he's also a little sad because he's like, "So your chef died though recently in here, yeah?"
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he's alive. Okay, good.
Yeah. Right?
Are they? Are they here?
Is he here?
As you're looking around, you see 3 or 4 cooks, and you see through some swinging doors in a walk-in pantry. You can see him through the window. He's in there.
He's in the pantry.
Do you know their name? His name?
Lenoy Bartow. Cass, you would know that.
Lenoy.
Illinois.
He died, and
Yeah,
now he's back. So don't scare him or anything.
Oh no!
You think he'd have earned a day off? Shit.
I was gonna say he needs to speak with his union head or something. There's some problems here.
I mean, to be honest, he probably could have taken the day off. I don't think.
At that point, the doors to the pantry swing open. I didn't want to take a day off.
Oh,
Hello, Cass.
is it Rupert?
Thank you again. No, it's not Rupert. No, it's not Rupert. Oh God, it's Rupert.
It's
okay.
Rupert.
I'm leaning into this. Okay.
Yes, and when summoned. Rupert's a sticky voice.
Yeah.
You can't just get rid of him once it starts. Yes. Well, yeah. No, it's all fine. I didn't really feel like just sitting around the house,
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my mom tried to kill you and you died underneath me. But also, do you have stick meat?
What you just said is a lot to take in. You said it was you. It's fine. I'm alive. It's fine. So you want stick meat? Can we?
Something smells like stick meat, but somehow
he
stickier.
points. He points, and there is a hive. You would recognize it, Goon, as shawarma, but there's a hive of meat rotating around.
Holy shit,
inside
that's
it.
the biggest stick meat I've ever seen. Can I have
Yeah,
the
he
whole
wants-
stick?
You can't have the whole stick, but I can slice you off a big chunk of it if you want.
What if you slice yourself off a chunk of it and then give me the rest?
Well, it's not really for me. It's for, we're carrying it to make sure everybody it's fine, but it's not really for. I can make you why don't I make you a plate, huh?
I would like food on the plate.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Of the
put.
meat variety.
All right, and he turns around and he goes and he shaves off just like big old like shavings of like chunks of meat on, and it's a plate piled very, very high, and he just hands it to you. All right, here you go.
Pierce walks over to Cass as Q gets this big pile of meat, and he goes, "Do you think we're spoiling the boy?"
I think
Once we leave here, is he gonna expect decadent ass meat?
You just look over and Q is like has his whole mouth open and is just slowly pushing the pile of meat into his mouth.
It's like Scooby-Doo sandwich style. So you did say something I would like to go back to. I do remember dying underneath you. Did you say it was your mom? It was your mom that killed me. You can finish your food and then you can answer that. I'm alive. Y'all saved me, so it's fine. But it's not gonna happen again, is it? He kind of like backs up because like I can give you all the meat you. I mean, I know I can give you all the meat you just don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Hold on. If there's a threat of death, you will give me more meat?
No.
Well, you're phrasing it in such a way it makes me think that you might be.
I'm just trying to define the terms of our relationship.
Leroy Jenkins, you're gonna want to clear that up with him real fast right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do not understand what it is. Why don't you have some more meat, huh? And he just shaves off a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Pierce, I didn't even have to threaten him.
Pierce looks at the chef and goes, "You're not in. It's all done. It's all over."
It was almost all over last night, so he can have some of the shawarma here. Is there anything else that you guys? It's like, am I just feeding him? Is that why you're here?
Oh.
Oh.
Pierce points at Pongu.
Yeah.
Pongu like pops up over Pierce's shoulder and is like, "Yeah, so you run this place, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have any exotic spices or herbs?"
I mean, you got to define exotic.
Yeah, it's exotic out
cook all
the
sorts
ass
of
in
shit
here.
I need something that will please a fairy queen to make sure I never go back to the Feywild. Something like that.
Oh, well, it's a very specific sort of. Okay. Tell me about the culture. Tell me about the food. Like, what sorts do they enjoy? Like a lot of heat? Do they enjoy like aromatic? What are they like?
Layers, mouthfeel, umami, just lots of things happening. She's very, very old. I didn't say that. So she's had many things in her mouth, very delicious things, and I want to make sure that she's pleased.
Sure. Mouth pleasure is very important. So, I think I got a couple things.
Okay.
And he turns around and goes into the pantry, and you hear him. All right, fuck. What is this? How long have I had? What the fuck is this? And like, there's a couple of minutes pass, and you hear some things flying around all over the pantry. And he comes out, and he's holding like a jar of what appears to be fat. All right.
Oh.
Whatever you cook, you're gonna want to start it with a base of this. Layer this with like some butter, some other animal fat, just something. This is octopus fat. This is from deep in the Underdark. It's the most decadent. Like you think duck fat is good. Like this is the most decadent thing. It's got a really low smoke point, so you gotta be real careful with it. But
yeah,
start that with a layer, and it's gonna be delicious. And this is a twig of Madostan saffron. It only grows here.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be if you want to do like a low braise over a long period of time, that's gonna be good with some tomato sauces. Anything acidic, it really accents the flavor quite a bit.
Absolutely, yeah. It's always a delight to play with fat and acid, and salt and heat. So
salt and heat, yeah. You know the components. You've seen the show.
Yeah. This is truly a blessing. If there's anything you need while we're out and about, please let me know. I'm happy to, do a favor for a fellow chef.
I'll keep that in mind. But like I said, I'm just kind of happy to be here today. I'm staying down here, staying busy. Keep my mind off the cold embrace of death that I did experience not 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
I don't feel great, friend. I do not feel good.
Perhaps in a few, I don't know, maybe in the future, if you and your staff are free, ready, you want to come and cook a meal, help me prep a meal for the queen and the wedding. It's really, really good on your resume. And having a favor from the queen is always good.
Huh. Well, it's very interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. We kind of got our hands full prepping recipes for the night ball at the moment. But I will certainly keep that in mind. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So if you guys don't need anything else, I've got some I got some soup here that's not gonna stir itself.
The meat soup?
No, it's actually no meat in it. It's vegetarian soup. It's like there's some root vegetables and some stock. Some of that saffron I was talking about a minute ago. Mushrooms is real good. Yes, your eyes are lighting up. You want some?
Can I have
soup.
Can I have a to-go cup of soup, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Slosh. He just gets like a coffee mug, it looks like, and just sloshes it and like looks around and finds a spoon and gives it to you.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think of it, because we're thinking of serving that at the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pierce looks at Cass and goes, wait a minute. Do you not eat meat?
I eat what I eat.
The fact that that's the most mysterious thing to happen to us today is fine with me.
I'll eat fish. I'll eat meat if there's absolutely nothing else. But I don't.
He's Episcopalian.
When you can talk to animals, it's kind of hard to.
Well, can you get any of them to agree to be eaten? Is that a thing?
Most of them do not like the sounds of it. So I've just decided that.
Dumb idea.
Yeah.
I dropped acid one time and tried to convince a lobster to let me put it in a boil. Didn't go good. Bit my nose off. Almost it hurt.
Oh.
Wild.
Things are getting weird. We should go.
All right, y'all have a good day now. Tell me how the soup is.
Okay.
Pog leaves a scone basket for the masters of the house.
Do you run out of food ever? Like, is there a limit to where you can give out food and then you're done? Do you evaporate into mist and glitter when you've served your 1000th dish?
That is a great question. One of my friends, back from Fairy Culinary School, that did happen to them. But it's fine. It took them a while, and I think they were one of those Episcopalians that Q mentioned. So
you went to school. You went to a school for chefs.
Yeah, I've been to many schools. I went to a school for many. I've lived a long life, Pierce. What? Yeah.
Maybe that's the part of maybe that reminds me of Augustus. Maybe that's what it is. It's schooling. School turns you into people that can make domes and make people feel good sometime.
Did you get like your certification or something?
Yeah, there were trials. This is for the cooking bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, for that. For some of my other jobs, it was just kind of trial by fire or fang. Yeah. So anyways, we are heading to Treasure? Or
Yeah.
shopping? Or...
We could stop and get the diamonds, and then do the treasure. I think it's a good idea.
You're
go shopping.
expecting.
What?
Go ahead, Q.
Oh, I was just saying, I was just repeating our list of things to do. We go shopping, we go to treasure, we come back, we have fun at the balls.
Yeah, That sounds
That
like a great idea.
that's yep.
I just
What if
am
there
I
are
gonna-
diamonds at the treasure?
Then we'll have more diamonds.
It's fair.
Cass, am I gonna look good at the ball?
Am I picking out your outfit, or you want to come with me?
I don't. Is this fine? No.
Of course,
Oh.
it's fine.
Well, I don't want to get to the ball and just have him give me the shaft.
No, I mean your face is good. Like your face is. You don't have to worry about your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can go with just. You want me to go naked?
Oh my god!
I
I
figured
just
you
got
would-
the joke.
Balls and shafts. Yeah. I...
I was like, that's not a Pierce voice. That's Steven speaking right now.
Oh Jesus! No. I,
How did you just get it?
I
Well,
just got
listen,
it
when
too.
Steve-O commits to a character,
Man.
In canon, Pierce said that in my head.
yeah, we can retcon that. Just got that.
I can pick it out, right? That's fine.
Yeah, I figured you might want to because I didn't know if you ever got to do anything like that before.
I just like the way I used to pick out clothes is or whatever is just to, you would murder an animal and then you would skin it and then you would leave it out for like weeks at a time in the sun and it would sort of just dry up and make it sort of like it could block incoming blows. And so you sort of just picked your outfit based on the amount of incoming blows it could block. But then I had the ability to block blows with magic. So then I could wear the dress. But I don't know if I can do that anymore.
and he
It-
tries to cast
it's-
mage armor.
It's a ball. I don't think you'll have to worry about.
You try to cast mage armor,
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Okay, so
Wait a minute. You can't do your magic shit.
No, Pierce. He
no.
hasn't been able to do it since like this morning.
Well, I
Way to
didn't know
rub it
that.
in, Pierce. That's what I said. You could beat me at stuff now.
Well, I thought you were just being nice and trying to make me feel good since, Pongo over here is making nice with everybody and make me look like a schmuck. So I thought you were trying to.
I mean, you do need all the help you can get, but no, I seriously can't do magic. The best thing I have to defend, especially since I got rid of the fireball necklace, the best thing I have to defend myself right now is this broken liquor bottle. And I have my rod. Can I take my rod to the ball?
No, I can go get you some daggers. You want some daggers just for now?
You have it. I don't have a dagger. Okay.
Okay, let's go upstairs real fast. We can go talk
I
to
got a
Rook.
sling.
Jeez, man, I didn't know that you were. I'm so. Oh, I feel like shit.
Yes, I lost my mom,
Right.
who gave me the magic.
That wasn't your mom.
Shit.
It's okay.
Right.
We're all still processing everything.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to Rook. He might have some things you can hold on to, or if anybody
the
needs
rod?
anything.
I'm just saying the rod worked. Pierce hit me.
With what?
I'm gonna stop you right there because you're gonna fall for it again. It does a lot of electrical damage.
Oh, I was going to. Yeah. Okay. Do you need weapons? Do we need to stop before we go? Do you need some kind of
Let's go
thing?
see the Rook.
Yeah.
Unless this broken glass bottle is good.
Who's the rook?
It is not good.
Oh, Rook is my brother. One of my brothers. But he's. I don't think
He's
Zev
the one that
would.
kind of reminds me of Pierce.
Yeah, he's dope.
Okay, yeah.
He's
yeah.
okay. So we can go see him and yeah. Okay.
We don't need to take too long.
Okay. Sounds
You
good.
know, not for me. I can handle myself. I'm a kobold. We're tough.
Let's
There's
go.
one thing kobolds are known for. It's for their their ability to stay alive.
I start dragging him with me to rooms. So I guess back upstairs
Okay.
to his like training room.
Sure. So you quickly enough make your way upstairs to Rook's training room, and there you see beside the cabinet that you found a couple of days ago, he is actually standing at a burner, and he is mixing a seems to be working on some sort of concoction. His back is to you.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, hello, Kess. How are you?
I'm good. By the way, I took a couple daggers out of here the other day.
I wondered where those went, but that's fine. Thank you for telling me.
I might need some more for I like turn my head at Q.
What's
Hi.
Oh, hello. We've met, correct?
Yeah, but it was real tense.
We
Things
all
have
met
been
at dinner,
tense
except you
lately.
haven't met Pongu yet.
Yes. Who is this? Pongu?
Hi, hello.
Hi, Rook Shadowmore. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Oh, yeah, I see the resemblance between you two. Yeah?
Yep.
Yes. She yes, it's almost like we could be siblings.
Mhm. Just
Hmm.
look at Pierce
Interesting.
like,
So you need daggers, you said?
well, just whatever Q wants to help him feel a little safe. I don't know what you got in here. I know you normally have a bunch of stuff, but
Sure, come with me.
Yeah.
And
What do
he-
you have for someone who used to shoot a bow and do a lot of just could really fuck shit up, and lost all of his ability to fuck shit up, and now he can only shit.
Well, might I recommend something like this? And you guys walk across. There's this mat area, and there are training dummies scattered about. And over on the other side, there is this this glass case, or not a glass case, but it's like a see-through case. And you slide it open, or he slides it open, and there are several daggers. And he just kind of looks around, and he looks at you, kind of like sizing you up a bit. And he grabs. See, why don't we try this? And he like spins the pointy end on the tip of his finger for a moment, and then try this on. He takes the blade in his hand and hands it to you. You grab it, and it's got a really nice like grip on it. It's got a nice guard, slender blade, but looks to be the like a gold inlay on the handle really catches your IQ.
Ooh. I like gold.
Would you like to give it a try?
Oh. Yeah.
Not on on the dummies.
Oh.
He does not mean us.
Okay.
On the non-living things here. Let me show you. And he takes a dagger out and yeets it, and it goes straight through the dummies, like straight into the dummy's head, one of the dummy's heads.
Okay.
So one of those, do something, just try it out.
Yeah, hold on.
And Q yeets the dagger at the closest dummy.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a d20 for me.
Cass is gonna lean against the wall, just
Hold on.
hanging out, watching.
Perfect. Had a lighting issue. Boom.
Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier, actually.
Ha!
So that's an 8.
An 8 hits. It's a still dummy just sitting there. So yeah,
Sure.
it goes just shunk and it like sinks right sort of. There's like half of an arm and it sort of like sinks into that just a little bit. Just barely hits, but it does.
Okay.
Very nice.
Uh-huh.
Do you
Pongu
think you
claps.
might enjoy that? Do you want something else? Did that feel nice? You don't have to throw it. You can actually like,
Yeah.
use it in your hand.
Sure. Yeah. Do you have something that's less based on how strong I am? I mean, I guess I could use a dagger up close. Just not
What
normally.
about a bow and arrow?
What about this? And he sort of like walks down to an end and opens up a crate and pulls out a small little crossbow.
What is that?
It's a crossbow. Have you never seen a crossbow before?
No. In fact, I'd never really seen a bow and arrow before until. Well, so it's like a bow and arrow.
Sort of, but instead of pulling it back, well, I'll just show you. And he puts the bolt in, pulls it back, and pulls a trigger, which you've seen Hugh do on many occasions, and it fires into one of the training dummies.
Pierce do.
Pierce, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, pierce. It's like a gun, but it pierces. It's
Yes. I think
Can
Pierce
I
is
try?
looking at the
course.
knife.
And he hands it to you.
Pierce goes and pulls the knife out of the dummy and brings it back, gets out of the way.
Okay.
okay. I try the crossbow.
Okay. Roll to hit with. Just roll a d20 for now.
Oh no.
Pierce goes and while he's doing that, Pierce goes and he sets the dagger down and he's watching Q and he's looking extraordinarily concerned. Like if you were to look at Pierce, you could tell he's upset that Q is struggling.
It's a 6.
A 6
So.
goes just wide and shatters against the wall.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I broke it.
There's. It's fine. There are more where that came from. This is a training room. It's what we do here. Try again.
Oh, there's more right here. Okay.
Yeah, and he hands you another and shows you how to like load it in.
Okay. All right, this time I'm gonna hit it.
Q,
The 16.
when you aim, exhale. When you shoot.
Roll
I
with
exhale.
advantage. You.
Ah. Okay, it's a 16.
Still a 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It lodges like in the chest area
Oh.
of the dummy. Shunk.
Blow out. Got it. Okay. This is
You like that? Does that feel better?
it's really complicated, but way closer to what I'm used to. It's like what I did, but also what Pierce did at the same time. I think it'll work. It's good defense.
Okay. And he takes out of the thing. He takes a like a band sort of wrapped assortment of. Let's see. Hold on. 11 bolts just wrapped in a band and gives it to you.
You
Keep
say
up
in
with
a
those.
band.
And like a belt.
Uh-huh. Like Chewbacca?
You could certainly try to wear it like that, sure.
What is that called?
Bandolier.
Bassinet.
Bassinet. That's it. Base nectar. Got it. Okay, yeah. Q definitely puts it on like a bandolier.
Okay. Well, that's not exactly how that.
Nah.
That's wonderful.
No takesies backsies.
I didn't say. Okay.
Q
Can I? Terrific.
Love that so much.
Can I do anything else for any of you? Cass, is everything okay? He doesn't push.
Do we need to give you money for the crossbow?
No, that's not necessary. Just bring it back, okay?
Zach, if you were to say the size of this crossbow, would you say it's heavy, light, or would it fit?
It
in
is a
your
light
hand?
crossbow.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna. Are we all kind of like saying thanks and walking out?
That's up to you. That was Zach, not Rook. That'd have been awkward. Not that
Do
you
you
guys shy away
need-
from awkward or anything, but
Ooh,
Do you need anything from us?
not necessarily.
Okay.
Pongu winks at Pierce.
Pierce waves at Pongu.
Hey, Pongu holds up a thumb.
Pierce
Like,
holds up two
trying to-
thumbs.
Rook holds up a thumb.
Yeah, this is what a lovely room you all have here. This is what a treat to have grown up here, Case. Rook.
Yes, it was a perfect childhood.
Yep.
It was a perfect childhood.
Everything was wonderful and okay.
Wonderful and fine.
DM,
Yes.
given Pongu's background, what is he getting, or do I need to roll something?
You can make an insight check, but what specifically are you looking for? What is
I'm
he
just
getting?
trying to see how authentic their response is to how their childhood was.
Okay, you can make an insight check.
Pierce leans over to Cass. Why are you so awkward with your own family?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, Kess, are you trying to hide it?
She can't hide her awkward.
Okay. So yeah, with that, from Rook and from Kess both, you can tell that they're kind of honestly sharing in this moment of like, it was probably kind of a tough childhood. The sort of the pressures of status that they had to deal with from very early on with a dirty 20. That's what you're kind of able to tell. They seem it seems like a not unhappy family, but a family that has very much so dealt with pressure in their time.
Okay. Pongu's just gonna like deeply exhale, semi-dramatically, but he's gonna go, okay, I understand.
Kesh just looks at Pierce and just whispers, like, I'm not being awkward.
Rook, thank you for your time. Please let us know if you need anything.
Of course. Likewise. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
And he goes back to his potions.
Pongu's gonna shrink really small and fly next to Pierce's ear and goes, that was really well done.
He's sort of not trying to hurt him, but he gives a like, swing.
Pongu pops big and is just beaming and like smiling stupidly.
Okay. So as you
All
guys
right.
walk out of I'm sorry, Pierce Reed.
No. I was going to exit us. Yes.
As you are walking out of the training room, it is probably about 1:30 in the afternoon. There you can't really see the sun. It's still snowing quite hard, and the clouds are gray, but the rest of the day is still yours. What would you like to do now?
Where are we now? Just outside or in the house or?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys were still in the house. You are. I should have explained a little more clearly. You were seeing this through the various windows that you were walking past. You haven't necessarily walked outside yet.
We need to go get diamonds?
Diamonds.
Okay,
Yeah.
diamonds from where?
The diamond shop.
They have diamond shops in Mardosta.
She's like checked out now. Just
Pongu sees the look on Kessa's face and looks at the rest of his like companions and goes, "So, I was actually thinking about what you all mentioned earlier, and someone once told me that oftentimes in our lives, especially when we've become accustomed to chaos or just unease, when when those things calm down, when there is no more chaos, sometimes peace and calm can actually cause more discomfort. And I say all that to just, it's okay to not feel chaos and anxiety all the time. I know it's hard to distinguish what certain emotions are when you've been living in a certain state for quite some time. So again, you don't have to process all your feelings all at once, but when you do, just know that there are people, whether it's me or someone else, that I'm sure would love to hear from you and help you think about things and have a sit.
Thank you. We just met.
Yeah.
So just to catch you up and just kind of put you in my head right now. You know that feeling where you've been wearing a hat for a long time, like all day, and you go to bed and you take off your hat
Yeah.
and you feel like you're still wearing a hat? We wear a lot of hat. And a very big, heavy hat just got taken off. And it still feels like it's there. And then when you go to check it, it's not there. And then there's that drop in your stomach where your heart hits your butthole. Where'd my hat go?
Yeah.
Except sometimes that hat is your mother's skull.
Sometimes hats are armor. And I understand.
Yeah.
Pierce leans down to Q. He means that both literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. Because it was metaphor too. Well, I think Pongu gets it.
So shopping.
yeah, Kess doesn't look at anybody and just starts walking towards the market.
Okay. So you all walk through the estate, through the foyer, out into the lawn area, down the sidewalk, toward the elevator on the cliffside, and make your way to the night market. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Hang on. Oh,
Bada bing.
hang on. Hold on.
Why are we
fine.
hanging on?
Tavern
I
music.
couldn't tell if you were saying hold on or gone.
No. Hold on. Now we're good. Now we're good.
Now, okay.
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 We'll be back.
Okay.
All
right.
5 minutes.
They can hear us.
Can
Hello,
they?
France.
Hello, France.
Hello,
is what I thought you
humans.
said. Hello, France.
Steve-O.
Hello,
that new-
France.
That new flavor of beverage it's good, yes?
The new flavor of beverage. So this is not sponsored. This is the now more delicious version of Coke Zero, and it in fact is not. It is slightly different, and I don't think I like it any better. It's not bad. It's just like, oh, it's now more different.
Was curious.
No, happy
Why do
to.
you reckon
I'm dying.
Coca-Cola?
I was
Why do
absolutely
you reckon
dying.
Coca-Cola just insists on changing shit all the time? It's
In a
never
way-
worked for them.
In
It's
a
never
way, I
worked for them.
respect it. It's like, you know what? Let's try something new. Like, and I get that.
respect it. But they change the thing, and they make the thing that they change not available
It's
anymore.
always a fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Partly marketing to this, like, if we offer a thing for a limited amount of time, it'll create more. I'm blanking on the business term
That's
right
fair.
now.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Scarcity, demand, something like that.
Yeah,
Man,
scarcity.
both of those.
I have a marketing
Anyway.
degree. It's fine.
I'm angry.
Where are you mad at?
I just want a Coke. I can't stand it right now. I'm so mad at you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hold on, a DoorDash, lock a soda. Give me a second, then we'll play D&D. We should have waited.
Dying.
So, anyway.
I didn't know I needed it. And now it's all I can think about.
Locke, where do you want a soda from? We should play D&D, but where do you want a soda from?
We could totally. D&D stands for DoorDash right now. Door and dash.
Door and dash.
Again, not sponsored.
Oh,
Again,
man.
not sponsored.
Anyhow.
Anyhow.
Welcome back.
I like
We
anything.
got one single slip of the tongue, and it's 10 minutes before we get to start again. Anyway,
Fear
Back
is
from the
not
break.
the same.
Did you want to play D&D? We could shoot the shit for a little while.
Okay. Hang on. Let me get our music.
Yo, you want to play SNS? Shit and shoot? Shoot and shit?
shoot and shit.
Shoot and shit?
Well, we can. We'd probably be pretty
Well, that's
good
what
at
spilling
it.
the L was for.
That's right.
That's fair.
Anyway, where we left off. Am I allowed to DM now? Can we play the game?
You can go.
Okay. So, you guys had just left the company of Rook, Kess's brother, after getting a weapon for Q, so he wasn't quite so defenseless. And you have
Offended by
now
that
decided to make your way through Mardosta toward, I presume, the night market, question mark, in order to obtain some materials before you set out on a bit of a small journey.
Wait, isn't it daytime though?
It is daytime, yeah.
It's open all the time.
What?
It's just a name, Q.
Balls or dances and night markets are all the time. What else
Mardosta's
is
weird.
different? Okay.
Out of character, is the night market like a Korean night market? Like it's like a flea market? Like what does it look like?
It is precisely what you just described. Pongu will see it for the first time, but yes, it is a flea market with pretty much anything you can imagine. It's just like a big old marketplace.
But it's
you'll see
A
it.
bazaar.
Yeah.
It's a bazaar, yeah.
It's all indoors.
Okay. So are you guys going straight there? Are you doing anything on the way?
Yeah, Kess is being
Either way,
really
the day's yours.
weirdly quiet now.
Okay.
Pierce
He
will
was
walk up.
being loud. That's all. Just, reading stop signs and, oh, look at that over there. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, Pierce will sort of like elbow her and go, "All right, what's up? Are you sad we don't have anything to kill?"
Oh. That is kind of weird, isn't it?
I do not know what to do with myself.
Maybe we'll find something to kill. Or some people to help. Or something.
Is it bad that helping people came second? in our list of brain things.
Well, I was just naming what you named first.
That's fair.
So
Okay, but what's up?
nothing. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just I'm home is weird. Now that everything's kind of calmed down, it's just weird. I don't know.
We're not in crisis mode, so you actually have to talk to him and
Yeah. Think about things and it's just I don't want to think about things.
I mean, you don't have to do it now, but would you at some point want to hash out whatever you need to hash out with them? And we could be there or nearby.
I don't know. I think I'm just being stupid. I don't think there's anything to hash out. I just think that I'm being unfair, maybe. So, it's fine. I probably won't, say anything.
So, my advice when it comes to stuff like this is usually pretty shitty. So, if this doesn't make any sense, then feel free to disregard everything I'm about to say. And also, I don't want you to throw this in my face 2 weeks from now,
Not even a little bit.
because I see that happening.
Okay.
But you seem to be the kind of person that needs to forgive, and it might be yourself or it might be them, and I don't know if that's actually the case, but if you do, then you might feel better. Pierce looks over at Pongu to see it, to for some sort of validation of if that made any sense.
Pongu's trying not to look like he's eavesdropping, but he's totally eavesdropping. And I'm just gonna
Perception is 19. You can hear everything.
and I look back and I wink him, and there's a little fairy twinkle in my eye. I'm like, "You're doing great, mate. Yeah."
That guy. Anyway, just think about it.
Yeah. Do I have to?
A little bit at a time, not all at once.
Yeah.
I think even Pongu said that.
He's very in touch with his feelings. It's kind of scary.
Kind of scary.
It's terrifying.
It's Pierce looks over at Pongu to say it directly to us. It is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Did you go to school to learn emotions?
Emotions are challenging, yeah? Sometimes the easiest emotions to confront are fear and anger, but they're not always, some of the other emotions that we experience aren't always easy to put words to or speak out loud. And I think it's okay to be present with the feelings and to know that your fear and your emotions are valid And it doesn't make you a good person or a bad person. It just makes you a person. It just makes you, an adventurer, all of you who've gone through, from what I've seen and heard, a lot of stuff. And quite frankly, if you didn't have hats that you were wearing to process and or not process what you've been through, I would be even more concerned. And so, quite honestly, friends, you're doing what you can, and that's okay. And
So
again,
it's okay to be angry sometimes.
yes, you are a living and breathing creature. You're allowed to feel your spectrum of emotions. It makes us different from zombies or reborn or things that are dead, right? The ability to feel is what gives life meaning. And sometimes those feelings are sadness or anger. And sometimes feelings we don't understand or can't put words to.
And what if it all feels like anger? What do you do then?
I think anger is an appropriate response to certain things that happen in our lives, yeah? If you feel that your anger is getting in the way of you being able to, say, do other things in your life that you would like to do, then that's when you have a kind of heart-to-heart with yourself and perhaps someone who would be more inclined or skilled at listening, like a brain wizard of some sort,
I think I get it. So diamonds.
Diamonds.
Kes just like loops her arm like around Pierce's and just doesn't like say anything and just keeps walking just
Okay.
to the night market.
Okay.
He was
So as
bawling, just crying.
Q, do you like spiders?
No!
Okay, good. Never mind.
I'm breaking the moment. Sonny, there is not a funnier thing that you could have said. You could have said anything in the fucking world to Q or to Goon. There's nothing that would have been funnier than exactly what you said. And I need you to know that.
The perfect joke doesn't exist.
Okay, so he Pangu like lifts up his shirt and goes, "Not now, Nalani, not now." So, anyways, yeah, diamonds.
You guys see a little bit of like an 8-legged small twitch underneath his shirt, just like, and then stop.
Nope. Nope, I did not see that.
Oh dear. What?
Pierce-
Cute. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful alley.
Okay, Messy Cassie, where are we going?
So you guys
Did
have,
you say that in character?
Yeah, yeah. It just
So that's canon now. Never been canon before.
did I do
you guys
bad?
are
You're looking
all-
at me in a very accusatory manner.
She just cannot believe he just called her that. She just like she went from like comfort to like she just slowly like takes her arm out from under yours and it's just like
Pongo sees the interaction. He's got Missy Kissy. Oh yeah, is the court name Missy Kissy? Missy Kissy?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, Miss Kiss. Yeah. How respectful Pierce is, yeah?
She's just staring at Pierce, just like daggers, like.
Okay, so where are we going though?
To get diamonds that I may or may not use on you in the future
That's fair.
if you die.
Yep, I know how. Yep,
Mhm.
yep. Okay.
So, as this conversation is rapidly screeching to a halt, you guys find your way walking through the gates and into the interior of the night market. Pongu, this is the first time you're seeing it. It's this enormous long warehouse hallway. There are rows and rows and rows and rows of vendors, kiosks that have some of them are using all of their space available to them up to the roof. They're using multiple floors. Not very wide kiosks, but certainly very creative in ways that catch the eye. You smell food, delicious smelling soul comfort food. You smell animals. You are looking about. You're seeing jewelry vendors and clothing vendors. A lot of silk, curiously. Just it's a very interesting place. You've not been somewhere quite like this before. It's very vibrant, very full of life.
Is there like music playing over like the bazaar or anything? Like, or is there like a band or musicians there?
You pass, as a matter of fact, as you're walking through, you pass 3 different musical acts. One of them is just like a solo artist playing a lute, and then there's a duet. They're singing a cappella, and then one full group that are playing. This is as you're walking through and finding. Kes seems to know exactly where to go, but as you're walking through this market, you pass 3 different musical acts playing sort of folky tunes that you may or may not recognize from your time.
Pongu probably like tries to stop at each like act and like dance like, oh, like no one is watching.
Everyone is.
And he's just like trying to beckon like Kess and the rest of the group over as he's like full on dad dancing on the like in the middle of like the floor or whatever it is.
You know, you didn't even really describe the dance much, but I feel like I can see it. Like I feel like I know exactly how this person is dancing.
Yeah.
I don't have to think that hard. I don't have to like strain or anything.
I love it.
What?
That's how immaculate the energy is.
Kes,
Like,
in her high elf form, because that. Do I have to say that every time I mean, we're in Mardosta, so high elf form.
Right. It's understood that you're in your high elf form at the moment.
Okay.
Does she drop it in the house? Just
Only
curious.
on the 4th floor if she's gonna be up
Okay.
there for a while, yeah, but not like nowhere else. And then she dropped it in the, like, whenever we were all in the woods, like whenever she came out of owl form, she probably dropped into changeling form. So
Pongu, you have not seen Kess as anything other than a high elf at this point, and to my knowledge, that conversation has not come up.
yeah, he has.
He has?
He would have
Yeah.
seen
He would've seen
changeling in the cave.
Changeling form? Okay. Okay, never mind.
He met her as a change.
Yeah, that just
Okay.
sorry. That's something that's just always in my head. I need to be better about voicing it.
That's fine.
But no, she does that thing where, like, when he starts dancing, she's like, oh, someone needs me over here. And it's
Sure.
like, you know.
and if no one like comes over, Pongu's gonna like try to find like anyone in the audience to like dance with him
I love
like
that.
while he's doing it. And if he can't find anyone, he's just gonna dance in front of the musicians like like a backup dancer.
So yeah, you're finding that people are not really sitting and observing these musicians. People are like walking by and they might throw, a silver or something into an instrument case. But yeah, you are the only person who is stopping to listen to any of these artists. And you're just dancing it up right, and you're drawing a crowd. People see you, and they you get their attention, and it seems like when you're over there dancing, the groups really seem to enjoy it because people are giving them more money.
Pongo's just gonna again, his eyes are like closed for like he's just vibing, like full on dance vibing, and then he eventually opens his eyes. He's like, "Oh, hi, hello," and he like flits off and tries to find the rest of the group.
One of the like the full band actually like applauds you when the music stops. They applaud you.
Pongo throws some scones into their like guitar kit or box or whatever.
Oi, thank you! As you're running away.
Where did they run off to? I was only dancing for like 10 seconds.
Fairly quickly you're able to spot them because they do stand out in a crowd. But yeah, you're able to find, like, particularly Q, you see his red scales, you see him pretty quickly.
Hi, Q.
When Pongo catches up, Pierce is gonna go. So you're not all into the whole like stealth thing.
Was this a mission? Are we on discreet?
Well, I mean,
I thought you were having like a fit or something.
Yeah, it's a choreographed fit. Yeah. You want to learn sometime? Not now. Maybe later. We'll have to teach you for the ball.
Wait, they do the choreographed fits at the ball?
It depends on the ball. Case?
Yeah, there's lots of choreographed fitting happening.
Do you need a partner?
What?
Me?
Well, just in general at the ball.
Some dances, some... Oh, no. She just throws her head back.
Why? What's going on?
I just hadn't thought about that part.
Dancing?
No. There's the beginning of the ball is the...
It's a pomp and circumstance, yeah?
I normally always danced with Zoris. It opens the whole night, the whole event. And maybe...
Is this something we're gonna have to learn? Because I don't dance.
I... No.
But
That may shock you to hear.
you can dance if you want to. You don't have to leave your friends behind.
Well, if your friends don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
I see, yes. But either way, you still have Ku. I'm sure we could teach him.
I don't feel like if you wanted to teach me, maybe just something small, like just enough so I can feel safe. So do you know like a safety dance?
That's new to me. It's quite new to me.
Everybody like kept volleying, and I just had to hit it. It was there.
Gosh.
I love it.
Everything is blurry. Okay.
I'll dance with you, Cass. I can do this.
Yeah, I'll figure... Yeah, sure. She just is now, like, extra checked out. Like, diamonds, dancing. Maybe I don't want to go to the ball.
D&D, yeah? D&D.
Diamonds and dancing.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. No, are we not doing this anymore?
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So as you guys continue to make your way through the night market, eventually, Cass, you do find where it is you're looking for. There is just this jeweler's stand that you've seen several times. You've never actually shopped here necessarily. You never really had a use for, such a thing. But you do see several immaculate diamonds and gems, and they appear to be mostly decorative in nature, but you're familiar. As I said, you never shopped here, but you knew where to came.
Yeah.
You knew where to come.
Yeah. Okay, I go up.
Okay.
Can I get 2 diamonds worth 300 gold apiece, please?
Oh, of course you can. 2 diamonds, 300 gold apiece.
Yeah, but you're gonna have
So-
to build a Shadowmoor estate for it.
Oh, of course. So you're back in town then, huh? As he's like talking to you and getting a little bit uncomfortable as he's like shifting through some drawers in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Can I pitch in, please? Some.
I don't care who pays for it as long as it gets paid for.
What do you mean?
I wanna help.
Well, why don't...
Also, I feel bad for the messy thing earlier. You looked like you were down. I thought I had a nickname that might help you feel, but I thought I
It's
was
okay.
trying to.
Stop. It's okay. Don't apologize.
messed up.
It's fine. If you want to buy an extra diamond, and my parents can get these, and don't apologize. It's fine. Sorry, I got
Okay.
mad.
No. Yeah, I would also like a diamond, but I'm not paying on credit, so how's 250 grab you?
Make a persuasion check. Just make a straight persuasion check.
Oh,
6.
shoot.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna need to be 300. Sorry, can't make any adjustments in that front.
What time is it right now?
In game or like
Yeah, in game.
Central Standard Time? Okay, it's
It is daylight time, Zach.
Shut up, Steven. It is. We've talked recently about how that's a pet peeve of his. I'm sorry.
No. The silly thing to give any kind of a shit about.
It is about 2:00 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So Pierce looks over at he looks at Kess. He remembers when she drank the shit, when she fell into the void. He looks over at Q. He remembers when Q got fucked up by Dickius Muscular. And he looks over at Pongu, and nothing comes to mind. He goes, okay, yeah, I should probably keep one on me just to be safe, right? Okay, here's 300. Pierce puts 300 gold out in front of him.
All right, that's 300 from you, and then bill 600 to the Shadowmoor estate. Is there anything else I can do for you fine folks?
You
want
gonna
them-
just
I'm sorry,
pull
go ahead,
Pierce
what was
to the
that?
side, but after the thing's done, Q wants to pull Pierce to the side.
Do you want these to be inlaid into any sort of jewelry, or do you just want the diamonds?
Just the diamonds.
Just the diamonds?
Yeah.
What are you going to use them for? As he's like wrapping them up and handing them to you.
We've been messing around with jewel crafting ourselves, so we're just gonna it's a hobby, really.
Wait a
Be
minute.
careful.
Gonna
Can you inlay the diamond into something?
It'll take me a few days, but yeah, I could do something.
Okay. Pierce pulls off Iris, and he sets it down, and he goes,
In the stock of the gun. But I need it accessible. Like, can you put it in the stock of the gun and then maybe
Do you want me to
put a
have
little
it?
eject button or something?
You want me to put an eject button in the stock of a gun?
If you're any good.
I don't care for you.
I hear that a lot.
So, can I see can I see this?
Pierce slides the.
I'm not exactly a weaponsmith. And he like flips it around and looks at it. I don't know if I can give you what you want. I think, like, I only really deal in jewelry. Maybe you can find someone here who will do something like that. I can provide the diamond, but I don't think I can actually inlay it into the stock of this and make it accessible in any sort of way.
You know what? That's fine. I'll just take the diamond. I thought that it sounded cool, and as I talked it out, I'm not sure that's going to be entirely functional, so just take the diamond. That's fine.
I mean, you might be able to find somebody, you know, the talented people here in the night market, but it's just not something I can give you, you know?
All right. Fine.
All right. 300 gold, thank you very much, and I'll bill the other 600 to the Shadowmoor estate. Can I do anything else for you? Would you like, perhaps, a ruby encrusted into some underpants? I'm making a joke anyway.
Then no. I'm done.
All right, thank you very much for your business. I appreciate you.
Thank
You're
you. Here's take
Yeah.
my bag of diamonds.
On the way out, this is Pangu's gonna be like, should I? That person is it's a bit hard boiled, eh?
I mean, I've had a tough life.
Yeah, but I wonder. Pangu just looks back over at the person. Do you know their name?
Shopkeep.
Did I know their name? I don't.
You know that the name of the shop overall is Linkletters. You're not entirely sure if that's that person's name, if it's a family business. You just know that it's Linkletters Diamonds. Or Linkletters Jewels.
Interesting. 2 seconds. Pangu wants to like run back really quick and just like introduce. Hi, I didn't get a chance to get your name earlier.
Hi, Kelvin Linkletter.
Oh, is that you?
Oh,
There.
it was my dad's, but yeah.
Your father? Oh, wow. So you're multi-generational family, huh?
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Is your father still with us?
Oh,
or?
no, my dear old dad kicked it about a year and a half ago, as a matter of fact.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So do you get these jewels from adventuring? Like, do you go into dungeons and get treasures, or is...
Oh, no, that's not for me. I just, I've got sources. I purchase them, you know, roundabout.
I see. Well, as you can tell, my friends are adventurers, and I'm journeying with them. And I'm just saying, if we find anything, I'm happy to bring back things that the group might not need for future favors and things of that nature. If that would behoove you,
I might be amenable to that. Yeah.
that would be great. And yeah, I try not to talk about it too much, but I am one of the head chefs for the Fairy Queen in the Feywild, and she is having quite a large event sometime soon. And who knows, maybe she might make use of your services. It does look like you have really wonderful things here in your shop.
I do not know who that is.
Her name is Queen Thithania.
I do not know who that is.
Yeah, she hasn't been out in a few thousand years. But anyways, yeah, she might use your services. So yeah, if she's looking for a jewelry, I'm happy to. Do you have a business card or pamphlet?
He kind of looks around. he grabs. He like reaches and grabs like a two of clubs playing card that was under the deck, and he writes Linkletter's Jewels and hands it to you.
Pangu takes it in and looks at it very like keenly and puts it away. He goes, "Thank you so much, Mr. Linkletter. It's a pleasure to meet you officially, and perhaps we'll see you in the future."
Terrific. And as I said, I would be amenable to negotiating anything you all might find. So spread that along to your group.
Yeah, of course. And Pangu just steps back and takes one last look at him and goes, "Have a lovely day." And he turns around, and as he joins the group, he hands out the card to Cass and goes, "That is the son of the original person who owned this, and he might be a bit rough, but I don't know. Sometimes you just got to chip away at people, right?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody has bad days. So,
Days, weeks, months, years.
Yeah.
But there's good. So, where to next?
While Pongu was at the talking to him, Pierce will take the moment with Q because Q had asked for Pierce.
Sure.
What's up, kiddo?
Well, first of all, it's weird, right? These being nice, but that's fine. Whatever. I didn't know that we could be nice to random people.
Pierce
That
looks
was fine.
down, like
Always
realizing that, like Pierce is realizing that Q is like learning from him. Like really, it's sinking in that he's taught him to be a shit to people. So like he's like spaced out for a second. Q.
So I was thinking, like, Cass can do healing magic, and that's why she's buying the diamonds, right?
Right. Yeah, she should be able to revive
So
the Fae.
Yeah, if you die, Cass can help.
Right.
If I die, Cass can help.
Right.
What happens if she dies?
We're fucked. We're double, triple stuff Oreo fucked. There's no coming back from that. Everything we do hinges on keeping her alive.
Okay. Okay.
No matter what you do, don't let her die.
Well, I was trying not to, but then I was like, okay, well, Cass can just heal, and it just hit me like a second ago, like, Cass can't heal Cass.
I feel the need to really drive this home because this is very important. So I'm going to give you a little quiz. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to save either Kess or me. Who do you save?
Cass.
If you have to save Kess or Pongu, who do you save?
Cass.
If you have to save Kess or you, who do you save?
Cass.
Aced it.
Sweet. You know, I've been quizzed before, spending the nights with Augusta. It helps when the answer is always the same. I don't have to think that hard.
That's true.
You're a better quiz giver than Augusta.
Are you mean to people because of me?
Yes. Oh, shit. Okay. You threw that one at me and I wasn't ready.
No.
What did you say?
Nope, I have the answer. It's okay. You're fine.
Okay.
You don't listen. Let's join the others. Let's go back. But just you don't have to be mean to people unless they're mean to you first. Let's start there.
Well, you feel like wait, hold on. Do you think I'm mean to people? I'm just getting it because I was ready to answer the question. Until Cass, and then Augustus, and then Pongu, and then now you, like today, no one had ever been nice to me. So,
Right.
you're not the mean. You're just mean sometimes. But you mean well.
I hope so. And then if we hear Pongu coming back, Pierce will motion to rejoin Kess and Pongu.
Yeah, and so like he's like you said, people have bad days.
yeah.
And I have found it's helpful when I meet people just to get the name. there's a lot of power in names, you know?
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, you know, when I met Ferdinand, and the other name that's escaping me, you know, it was odd, but I knew that it wasn't your real names because it just didn't feel right, you know.
I have a question for you, Pongu.
Yeah.
What's the most angry you've ever been?
It's one time I lost one of my chargers, and I was very upset with myself for a very long time. And it took many, many nights staring up at the sky to try to find ways to forgive myself. And it did not come swiftly. It took many years. And so I know what it's like to hold anger that sometimes does not feel like your own. But I also know how liberating it can be when you can let it go. Why do you ask?
I can't picture you angry. I try to envision a situation in which you raise your voice at someone. I can't fucking picture it. And that normally would make me not trust you. But I'm trying something new. Because I feel like I can't keep doing what I'm doing.
I think that's really good awareness, Pierce. And I can tell you that, as I mentioned, forgiveness is not always easy, or overcoming anger, or insert whatever emotion you're struggling with or people are struggling with. And just know that, you know, it's possible if you have the capacity to work at it. But also it's important to realize when we don't have the capacity, right? The great thing about the people you're traveling with, not myself, is that you're building trust, and you've built trust, and you're able to lean on them perhaps when maybe you don't have the ability to carry on, right? And so that's what we do when we're in community, and when we are we rely on one another. So, and I know you might not trust me, but I'm here for that.
Pierce into his own chest. He doesn't really want the rest. He doesn't mind if Pongo hears it, but he doesn't really want Kessler Q to hear it. He says, "Yeah, I'm not sure they trust me fully, but I think you and I." And he raises his voice again. I think we're gonna be okay.
Pongo just nods.
Did Kess hear it though?
Pierce, you were actively trying to keep them from hearing?
Correct.
Let's call that a stealth check.
Against perception
Against your
or against passive?
perception.
Okay.
I have an advantage on stealth. It's a 25.
She didn't hear it. Okay.
So, if we have the diamonds, now we go to the treasure. This seems backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
I mean, I'm not going to say I said anything earlier, but, you know, I'm always always up for adventure.
So we wanna stop back by the house and tell Zev.
I mean, I think we can. I mean, if you think we should, then we can.
Like, eh.
Nah. He had a lot of adventure for like what, a month, 2 months. He's probably fine. He's probably resting. Has stuff.
Kess, you do know that every time you've passed by Zev's room and the door has been cracked, he's just been sprawled out on his bed, just like
with like wine
past.
bottles, I'm sure.
Many wine bottles.
Yeah. And
he's having a nice staycation.
yeah, no, I'll leave him alone.
Okay.
Well,
Every time Q is past his door, he just looks and says, "Oh shit, he's here."
Okay, what are we doing, guys?
Are we ready to go now?
I'm
Everybody,
ready.
everybody got your warm clothes? I mean, we're outside, so yeah.
Yeah.
What? I've got my warm ring.
Okay.
Is it colder there?
No, but I mean, we can't go
Oh.
inside anywhere, and I don't know how long we'll be there. You know?
Are you gonna fly us?
Yeah, but I need to, like, make sure that nobody can see that. You know?
Right.
So.
You want to like climb up on a roof or something?
We can go back to the towers at the estate and do it. Or go outside of the walls into the woods and do it.
I mean, anything could happen in the woods.
This is true. So back to the estate towers and yeah, we'll do it there. Okay, cool.
Yep. So yeah, not a problem. You guys make it back across town, up the elevators, onto the estate and up into the tower. Kess transforms, and you guys hop aboard. Same as you had last night. Kess, I believe you're transforming into a giant owl. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. And we figured out last time that your giant owl form does have the capacity to carry all three of them.
I can carry 2 people, but we said that Pongu and Q were small, so that was like an extra person. Like, or not an extra
Right.
person, but like
They totaled one
equal
person.
yeah, they equal 1 person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That totally works for me. So yeah, you are able to sort of just transform into a giant owl and take off. I would like a stealth check from you.
Okay. In owl form or Kiss?
I'm gonna say an owl form because you're becoming an owl.
Uh, 7.
7. Okay. So right like as you're on top of this tower and you transform, you hear one of the estate keepers on the ground just say, "What the fuck was that?" And like you start to sail over and they're just looking up and they see people on your back and they just like drop their snow shovel and just stare.
He waves.
Oh, and I gave Pierce the map because I can't read it as an owl.
Correct. So yes,
I would have
Pierce.
looked at it though before I gave it to him to just kind of
I would
get
say
in my
that, yeah,
head and
you
know.
would have looked at it. You would have looked at it first. So go ahead and make a survival check.
Can he have advantage since I kind of know the
No,
direction?
it would be you,
Oh,
since you are the one flying.
okay.
Unless Pierce is steering. Like if Pierce
I
is
was-
doing some sort of guiding.
I was thinking. I mean, he can talk to me. Like I can understand him. But
Okay, then yeah, do it. Either do it with advantage or have Pierce make his own. Either like what you guys decide.
I rolled a 24, so whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
I mean,
Okay.
24 is plenty.
Let me see if I.
Yeah.
Oh, and a natural 20. So.
And a natural 20, straight fucking there. It takes you. Hold on, give me a moment.
Like 6 minutes. That's
It takes you an hour of flight
Okay.
to get
oh,
there.
wow.
So you are sailing across this like barren desert of just snow and pine trees, and every once in a while you see wild polar bears that have not yet been tamed by the people of the city. You see several lakes, like a smattering of lakes, that all seem to connect into the larger Silk River. They seem to empty into the river. And you fly and you fly and you fly for about an hour, and you're kind of just taking in because you've never. This is the first time you've seen Mardosta from this angle in the daylight. And it feels, this is for all of you, but particularly for Kess, there's just this overwhelming sense of not necessarily home, but this overwhelming sense of like the nature that you grew up in. Like specifically, nature is what resonates with you, and as far as what you're looking at. After an hour of flight, you descend. You get the feeling, especially with the natural 20, that you are nearing the point that you needed to descend between these two wooded areas. Like between them and down below, you find a larger than the other lakes that you have found, a large lake that appears to be frozen over, and it is another one that is connected to the river.
He was just between Pierce and Pangu on the back of the owl, I assume. And if he is, I mean, if you thought he was scared on a boat, he has got every claw he has, including his dew claws, like just piercing into Pierce and is not letting go.
Yeah, the Duster's leather is pretty thick.
Yeah. It
So,
it
I'm
leaves
sure
a
I feel
mark
it.
on the Duster for sure. It
You know
leaves,
when
like,
a cat thinks that you're gonna drop it?
Yup.
That's cute.
And it does exactly that to the leather. It leaves this like white spot on the blackish brownish leather, like this just gouge sort of, but not punctured. So you all have landed next to this lake. It appears, as I said, from afar, it appears to be frozen over. It is so fucking cold. Q and Pierce, you have never been this cold in your life, even last night. And you are walking around. You can see, well, make a just a general perception check for me.
Can I take one
Everybody?
as an owl?
Still as an owl?
Yeah, they probably, if they like got off my back, Kiss
I would say,
probably
yeah.
did like the owl like feather puff, and then just
So-
kind of like looked around.
For the record, when we get off the owl, I imagine that there's several steps where Q is still straight up attached to Pierce's Duster.
Like
And that's
in Dumb
exactly what's
Dumber? Yeah.
happening because I rolled a natural 1, so I'm still attached to the Duster with my eyes in
Right,
his
yeah.
his back.
Pierce like kind of half
Exactly
knows
that
that
scene
he's
in Dumb and
there,
Dumber. Yeah.
but it's so cold that he doesn't like. He doesn't help. He sort of doesn't realize that he's there. He kind of knows, but it's so cold. His focus is not on. So Q's just the cat on the curtain on Pierce right now.
Q has a ring on that allows temperatures between -50. The cold doesn't bother him anyway, but the fear, pure unadulterated fear, it has him clinging on.
Perception's dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for Pierce.
Cass rolled
Cass,
a
what you got?
22 as an owl.
22.
She
Okay.
gets
Pongo, what you got?
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
26.
26, 22, and dirty 20. Okay, so all of you see on the, what you got, Q? 'Cause
And a
you rolled-
1.
And a
natural-
1.
and a 1, yeah. So Q, you see
Duster.
well, you smell leather. That's just about it.
Yeah.
And like smoke from the fire last night. But you see, like on the side of this lake, over on the other side, you see like this rock formation that kind of stands out to you. You're not entirely sure that it's natural.
What do you make of that? Pierce looks over it. Cass realizes she's an owl and can't talk. Looks around for Q and doesn't see him. Looks at Pongu. What do you make of that?
It's not super familiar with this terrain. Is that normal?
What is it, Zach? I'm sorry.
It's this like rock formation that doesn't entirely look natural, but you can't really see if it was put there on purpose. You can't really tell the function of it from this angle, but you can tell that it's not natural, and it is
Feels
at
off.
the edge of the water.
Can I go fly and hover over it for a minute?
Sure.
Pierce points at the rocks and goes, "This means something. This is important."
So, Cass, how high are you?
120 feet.
You're 120 feet high?
In stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get another perception check?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. With your owly eyes, you can see something, some sort of engraving on the side of this rock, like a plaque. From the angle, you can't tell what it says.
I'm a lower.
Pierce is
How much,
trudging.
like how much lower? It's not the height, it's the angle. You're not standing in front of it, so you can't see what it
Okay,
says.
well, I want to try to get at the angle that I can read it then. If I have to get
Okay.
lower and kind of look in front of it.
Okay. So how much lower?
I mean, she'll move until she can get in view of it.
Okay. So you're hovering probably about 50 feet, and you're able to read. Give me just a moment.
I'm doing that cool bird thing where I'm like in place,
Oof.
but then I'm like flapping, but then I'm in place again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how they can like, I don't know, birds. I'm a
I think you're
druid, man.
you're thinking of a Harrier jet.
I don't know.
Thinking of a helicopter.
No.
So eventually you're able to see a sign, just a plaque that's written in common, and it says, "For the souls lost here, : and then it lists several names: Pak Portamen, Leaf Green, Nick Cartagena, Caharan Vanderlo, and Dodd Oren."
Hold on. Can you send me that name list in Discord?
Yeah.
Nick Cartagena.
Is fire red on there too?
Nick Cartagena. Nick Cartagena.
Yeah, I imagine Pierce and Pongo have been trudging towards this rock sculpture from wherever they
Yeah.
landed.
Nick Cartagena was the name of the headstone in that we got the treasure from in.
Correct.
Okay.
As we're walking forward, I'm gonna turn to Q and just go, "Hey, so we were just on an owl, yeah?"
I'm not a fan.
I know you're not a fan. And I know we've still only known each other for like less than 2 days, but if Lonnie comes out as an owl, and I promise you she will not eat you, mostly because she does not eat, as far as I know, will that be okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine. Just, a warning is good. The word.
Okay.
Oh, God, okay. Pierce, you need deodorant.
None of
I think
those.
you're muted.
Lonnie pops out of his shirt
As an owl?
as an owl.
Okay.
Ha. Okay.
Q. Just to describe it again. The owl in front of you is not quite the same as the one that Kess was just on. The points of the owl, like around the wings and around the head, it's sort of outlined in what appear to be starlight. Like there's these tiny little pinpoints of silver light.
Yeah, I mean, Goon was there the last time.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, just making sure that you remembered.
Yeah. We got Starry Owl.
Starry
I like
Owl.
a Starry Owl.
Everything
Is
okay,
Q-
Case?
Is,
Oh, yeah.
is Q currently still attached, or did you let go after the conversation?
No, he just kind of pulled his face away. He's realized that they're not in the air anymore, but also he's kind of having fun piggybacking, so he's not
Okay.
really gonna move on purpose.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, son.
No, all good. I was gonna say, is everything okay, Case?
She's still a big owl.
Oh yeah, she can't respond back yet.
She's a big owl and in the air, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Oh.
I fly back to them, and as I land, I transform back into Changeling Kiss.
Okay.
Well, this is the place. Nick Cartagena? Remember?
Bless
That
you.
sounds familiar.
The headstone in the graveyard in,
Psyop.
Oh,
no, and
the one that exploded.
the one that
and
was, well, no, it was already ripped away. The headstone was ripped away from Nick Cartagena's headstone. But his wasn't the one that we found the treasure in, right, Zach? His was the one that was beside it?
No, you found the treasure in Nick
In Nick
Cartagena's.
Cartagena's? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was the one that exploded.
Yes.
Yes.
So to speak.
The hive was in the side of it, and the headstone was ripped away. This has a
Yeah.
list of names on it,
Bye bye, Jeff.
and Nick Cartagena's name is here.
Okay, so what we think is buried?
There's a lot of other names, actually.
Well, this was Scott's list. I mean, map.
There's not a Scott on there.
Well, Scott could be a fake name,
What do we know about these people? We haven't
like
even.
Ferdinand.
Who would fake their name to be Scott?
God.
That's true. Who in their right mind would go by Scott? Or even have Scott as part of their name? Such a... Could you imagine being born with it? Jesus. Fantasy Jesus.
For our listeners at home, there's an inside joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually inside my first and my last.
Right between them.
It's right between them.
okay. Oh, I can't breathe.
Scott Goon.
Okay, but
How many names are there?
there's 5.
Okay, and how many places on the map are there? Pierce looks at the map.
There's 5.
Okay.
I don't see
Wasn't
the
there 5?
connection.
Zach?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. My map is in the other room, so I don't remember.
Go get it.
Okay. Zach, go get it.
hold
Go
on.
get it.
What? Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. We've been session 25.
Hey, that's
There's
not
also-
important. Will also work if it's not important.
Hey, listen. SCOTT.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
And wait a minute.
Huh?
Fireball burns hotter than jet fuel. Sorry.
You doing the Jeff Goldblum?
I'm just like conspiracy theory.
Wait, it's like a virus. Computers get viruses.
Okay.
Okay, what are the names?
Hawk Portaham, Leaf Green, Nick Cartagena, Kaharin Vanderloff, right? Is that right?
Yes.
And
That one
Drod
sounds-
Orin.
Do any of these names sound familiar to Pierce?
No.
I don't know him. And other than Nick.
Yeah. Okay. Man.
Pangu, you're good with names. Did these names ring a bell?
Yeah.
Pongu goes through his mind Rolodex. DM?
No, you're not familiar with any of those names.
No, unfortunately not.
No. Oh, it's fucking cold out here.
Oh, my,
Leaf,
my notebooks.
rain. Leaves are green.
Pierce tries to shove one of the stones to see if it's like light. Is it, hollow or is it movable?
It is not.
Okay.
Are
There are
5 stones?
seven. There are 7
Oh.
locations on the map,
Okay. 7 locations on the map.
and
Seven,
they
okay.
are as follows. They're the one outside of Mardosta, which is where you currently are. Rinmore, which is on the eastern shelves. Evercrest, which you are familiar with. The Inktree Glade. The Eldgard Peninsula. Shallowgrave, which you are also familiar with. And Navira, the capital of Vindrir. Which
So would the first treasure we found was in Saihoff, right?
correct.
Okay.
No.
And
So
that's
they
not
were
on the map.
No.
Sorry, it was
No?
in Larson.
Larson.
Larson. Okay, but so 8. There were 8 total treasures,
Correct.
or
One could assume.
8.
There are 8 total locations. That
Locations.
you are thinking. Yes.
Um, just like the Triforce of Wisdom. Okay.
Okay.
Can
So we
you
have-
start looking for one of the hive runes?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
That's a 9.
A 9.
The cube's not rolling well tonight.
You're not seeing it.
Could Pongu ritually cast detect magic in this area?
Sure. It'll take you 10 minutes. Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
So yeah, you begin to cast that.
Pierce, cast Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we found the treasure under one of the little rune thingies. You think one of those is here?
Maybe. I'm just hoping we don't have to dig. Oh, it's cold.
I can dig.
It feels great.
It's fine. Digging is fine.
Okay, let me look. Pierce will look at Q's behest for something other than the names. He's looking for the hive logo or rune.
Okay. Also make an investigation check.
I could. These people are dead, right? Like, we saw his grave.
The plaque says for the souls lost here.
Wonder if
no.
they ever found them.
19.
19 on the investigation check.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. On the plaque, engraved on the plaque that's on the rock, engraved on the bottom sort of edge, on the very very side of it is a little hive. Pongu, as you finish ritually casting, you find that there is there's a bit of transmutation magic on this rock.
I relay that to the group.
And dispel it.
Okay. That doesn't require anything, does it? You just dispel
I
it?
just have to cast it. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. You Okay. You cast dispel magic on this stone, and suddenly the ice on the surface of the lake melts.
Is there going to be a cottage down there?
I wasn't planning on that, but there could be.
I really don't want to get in that fucking water.
I can go.
I'll go with you.
Can we go to the edge of the water?
Sure.
What do we see?
It's just very dark, dark green lake water. Just looking, immediately, you don't necessarily see any fish inside or anything, but you don't know exactly what is at lower depths. You see, it's mostly gravel, a little bit of clay, as far as the bed of the lake seems to be. And again, there are these little offshoots, these little fingers of water that are running off in the distance and seem to connect to the larger river. And as this magic is dispelled, you notice that it's a little odd. For like, you realize that you don't remember seeing any of the other bits of river that this was connected to, that this emptied into, that were frozen on the way here. It all seems to be a pretty fairly swiftly moving body of water.
Pierce leans down and he puts his fingertips into the water. He's expecting it to be cold. Is it?
It is. Very.
Fuck.
I can go.
You can go. I can go. I'll
Yeah,
go
no.
with you.
Not by yourself. Can you get us all down there?
Do you want to be turned into something?
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, can you turn me into something that's warm?
I can turn you into a shark.
Oh, fuck, that sounds cool. Sold.
Well, hang on. Is there something better? I think
No, there isn't.
Clarification: how deep is the lake or this water that we're at?
You can't right now where you're standing. It's a very gentle, like, it's lapping up on the surface. You can see the floor. It's not like it drops off. It's like it's not like it drops off into an immediate depth. There's a gradual sort of descent.
Can I, if permissible, pull some clericy Moses shit and use shape water to try to like part where we're at and like kind of wade as far as I can and keep like a 5-foot like radius around me before everyone else gets in, just to explore and see?
Let me look at that spell real quick.
I can
That's a
link.
cool. That's a cool idea. Let's see. So how long does that spell last?
It's an instantaneous one action cantrip. So it does. If you cast a spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects. So, like, I think I can hold it up like a barrier almost around me, right?
See, within range, it fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it, instantaneously move. Otherwise, change the flow of water as you direct 5 feet. You change the water's color. You freeze. I mean, read as written. I think you should be able to just move the water as you are. Or
Yeah.
you should be able to continuously part.
It's
the water.
full on Moses.
Yeah, completely.
If possible, as far as I can, or can I get all the way, or
You can try.
I'm going to say you all wait while you figure out the shock bit, and I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to attempt to like go forward as far as I can.
Okay. So, that doesn't require a check. So yeah, you are able to just with connecting with your deity, feel her flow through your hands, and you part the water. You step in and you feel the I imagine Pongu is wearing shoes, but still you feel the squishy earth beneath as you walk out into the water. it get or not out into the water, but deeper down below. It's like you're walking downhill, and you are able to get. Let's see. You are able to get. Okay, so you can do 5 feet of water. So you are able to get 5 feet deep before the like you're able to get 5 feet, and you can tell that the lake goes deeper, but you're able to get 5 feet deep before you think you can't really control all of the like you don't
Sure.
know that you can continue parting all the way into the middle of the lake.
Okay. I'll head back and say, yeah, it's a bit too deep, so you might have to do a bibbity boppity shark thing.
Okay. Who wants to be a shark?
100% me. I'm sorry, Q. What were you saying?
We've been standing at the edge of the water for as long as I can remember.
Is this a song lyric? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Stevo. I forgot you don't Disney. It's okay. Disappointed.
Wait, Moana? Was it Moana?
It was
Yes.
Moana.
Fucking yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got that reference.
Yeah.
That was
A
Disney.
wonderful one to get, if I might say so myself.
I can ride on your thing.
What about breathing?
It's overrated. How far? I can't hold my breath.
I mean, I've never been a shark before, but I reckon I can go pretty fast.
I mean, you'll be able to swim fairly fast.
Can we be sharks at the same time?
Yeah, shark buddies.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. Yeah. It's a shame we have a title for this episode.
And then
Pals.
maybe I could just like shrink and go inside one of your mouths.
I can turn you into a shark too. I could turn all three of you into sharks.
It's
Really?
up to you if you want to use a spell slot.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess if we're all going to be sharks, that's fine.
I could make your shark a little bigger than everybody else's.
Okay. That's cool.
I do not know if you can.
I could turn him into a different type of shark and them into like the
Yeah.
smaller sharks.
Yeah.
But that would be dumb for hit points.
It could just be like a tuna. Salmon. I don't need to be a shark.
God.
Yeah.
Let's name
Baby shark. Do 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 do.
You know, I can't believe that I didn't expect that reference to be made.
Here's the thing. If I do this, it's a lot of spells.
Yeah. What? I'm saying, I'll be okay. How long is this lake?
And
Big,
Well, I mean-
deep,
Oh.
wide.
Yeah,
If
I
you want
think
to save one,
he can hold on and hold his breath and just you tap me, little buddy, if you need to breathe, and I'll.
surface.
no,
Yeah.
no, Pierce,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Uh huh.
I'm taking Q because you're going to be a shark. I am Kess the shark. You are just going to be a shark.
Wait, Cass, real quick. Just as someone who's been prey for a really long time, wouldn't the safest place, if he doesn't keep his facilities, wouldn't the safest place to be on his back?
Well, yeah, he's gonna
Because then
know.
he'll just attack you.
He'll know us. It's just he's gonna have shark instincts, and I don't want
Instinct.
something to happen, and then you know.
Right, which is why I don't want you to use all your spells, because then if we do die,
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, if you
and then Pongu can shrink down and and get in my mouth, I probably won't eat it.
It tastes like flowers.
Oh, then I definitely won't eat him.
okay. Shark time.
I don't have spells cast.
I know, but I know. Okay, so then I'm just gonna turn Pierce into a shark, and then we're all just gonna go. Okay.
Pull
Pierce-
Pierce aside real quick.
Pierce T poses. Oh, go ahead.
Pierce, remember what you told me.
Yeah.
Even as a shark, protect
What did I?
Cass.
That's right.
Right. You didn't hear shit.
Right. Pierce stands at the edge of the water and T poses.
It's majestic. Like it looks like he's about to dive. Like
Okay.
I guess I'm grabbing your back then. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Where you going, Pongu?
Whoever's mouth is open, I'm just gonna yeet myself right into Kyu's mouth.
So dumb.
You just start tasting like bitter melon.
yeah. A dandelion.
Dandelion.
Okay.
The last one of the season.
The worst time of Q's life.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a run and leap. Do something really cool. Turn around, cast polymorph on Pierce in the air, and dive into the water as a shark.
Make an acrobatics check just to see how cool it looks.
Okay. Oh my gosh. 18.
18. Okay, it looks pretty dope. Yeah, you run and leap. You're a little bit impeded because Q is on your back, but he's just kind of like bop, 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 just like bouncing. And you do like a spin in the air, you twirl, and you make a motion, and you you see Pierce turn into a shark and fall to the ground halfway in the water.
Halfway.
Plop, just
God.
like he's in the water.
Oh,
he can
get
he
in.
squirms. Yeah, but he was like
Take
standing.
an
He
effort.
said specifically that he was standing on the edge of the water, so
Yeah.
he just like plops down in the surf.
Okay. Steve-O, your hunter shark form has 45 hit points.
I'll get you a stat block as you need it,
Okay.
Stevo, and you can just use that for your stats.
Sure.
And Cass, you transform into a shark with Q on your back. Q, it feels weird, man. It feels weird for like you're holding Cass, and then all of a sudden her skin is no longer her skin, and it's just this scaly, sticky back.
Sharks are smooth. They don't have scales.
Okay, scaly. It's moist, is what I mean to say.
The water.
Yeah. But anyway, not scaly, but there's a texture to the skin that is not quite changeling.
If I remember correctly, it's like a sandpapery feel, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to communicate, only poorly. But anyway, so you dive into the water. Q, it is chilly, but you're not that bothered by it because you have the ring. So you guys get
Try
into
not
the water.
to get any water in my mouth
Right,
because Pongo doesn't have a ring. Pongo,
Yeah.
Pongo.
You managed to not. Pierce, you kind of have to awkwardly like flop around for a moment until you're able to get deep enough to swim, and you're able to like swim in the direction that you feel like.
I'm gonna wait on him until I see
Yeah.
him make it into the water. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get into the water, you see Cass and Pierce on her back, and you see Pierce holding his mouth in a weird way.
Q.
Q, son of a bitch.
Yeah. As she's just waiting there, Q's like legs start floating up into the air. You know how like a diver's does.
Yeah. So, and you guys continue to swim. Where are you going in particular? Or is there anything? What is your intent?
Intent to investigate for a structure or cave or opening or something that might seem out of the ordinary.
Straight from the thing of rocks out into the center.
Okay. So straight out into the middle of the lake. You descend and you descend. The lake is probably 30, 35 feet deep.
We have dark vision up to 30 feet.
Yeah. So you're able to see. And as you get into the middle of the, you see a few like sunken boats and a few random just a few not huge boats like canoes and things that have been sunk. You see some trash. Nothing. You see a few like fish that very hurriedly swim away from you. And at the very bottom, when you feel like you're about center to the lake, you see a coffin. A wooden coffin.
Okay. So would Shark Pierce have the ability to grab this coffin in his Shark Pierce jaws, or is it too big for that?
What is the size? What is the size of the shark?
Large.
It's a large shark. I would say, yeah, you'd be able to grab it.
Okay.
We're big old sharks.
We're gonna try and grab it and haul it up to where we came from.
Okay. As you swim down, and Kess is right in front of you, as you like swim ahead and swim down to the coffin and you get right up on it, something slams into you. You see a wave come at you from underneath the water. It slams into you. And Kess, another one slams into you as well.
Oh shit.
And bloop, 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 bloop.
I don't like it when he rolls.
I don't believe any of them hit. There's a does anyone have an AC of 13 or lower?
Not as Pierce.
Oh. Shoot.
As the shark.
Yo.
Do the sharks have
12.
They're 12? Okay. Does it hit you, Kess? Is it the same stat block?
Yeah, because I didn't cast Bark Skin.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to hit you all for...
I'm not a smart druid. Always cast Bark Skin and then cast your form.
That's going to hit you for 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's going to hit... interestingly enough, I don't think it's going to hit Q, correct? Because you're still in your form. Okay.
My
So it's
body
not going to hit
probably
Q.
just took the blow for him since he's on my back.
You took the blow and it didn't knock you off, but it did slam into you. And you look over, as this hits you, you have taken this damage, and you look over and you see a humanoid shape of bubbles and water sort of pulsing underneath the waves. Two of them staring at you, standing between you and the coffin on the floor of the lake. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Bubble boy.
Oh.
My gosh.
Shark Pierce has 29 HP left. That took a chunk.
Q
Really?
is weaponed with a crossbow.
Start
Oh.
with 45.
Kess,
Start with 45 and Shark.
Kess has
16.
no more wild shapes.
Uh-oh.
Like she flew and then sharked herself, so she has some high level spells, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's going to be fine. I'm excited to see what happens.
Don't even.
So anyway,
Don't even.
I have
thank you all for joining us.
I can send you
Yeah,
your shark abilities.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you'll
abilities.
get to do some shark things
Oh.
unless you wanted to not.
Right. So do I maybe this is a. I'll ask. Later.
Wait, I have to
Alex.
see if I maintained concentration I got hit.
Oh,
On his
that's true.
form.
That's true.
He might pop
Okay,
out.
so yeah, before we, do you want to do that now, or do
Yeah,
you want to wait
yeah,
until?
because I'll
we do that now?
forget.
Okay.
I'll forget. Okay. How do I do that?
Roll a-
If you took a hit, just roll a d20.
16 plus my con. Plus my con.
Is it plus con? I can't remember.
19.
Nice.
So
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
sure he's fine.
You maintain.
Okay.
Okay, you're still shark.
Still
I-
shark pierce.
Every time I get hit, though, I have to roll to see if it knocks you out of form.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which you'll probably immediately start dying. So that's fun.
Awesome.
We're fine.
Next session, y'all.
Also, Pongu's in my mouth.
Oh no.
There's
Who also probably can't survive. I don't know. I don't know about fairies.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
fault.
This is very dumb. Why did we do this?
I think we may have to run.
Divided.
I feel like we waltzed into endgame content in this open world that we're playing on accident.
We accidentally
This
went to
level
like.
is way too high. We have to
Right.
turn around.
We need to go
Are
back
there-
to the other zones.
The red skulls above them
Yeah,
enemies,
those
son of a
skulls.
bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh well. Either way, I can't wait. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the Secret Adventure Society. We hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
Our next session will be on, let's see, 2 weeks from today. That's 14 days. It's going to be on September 36th. Is going to be our next
That's
session.
it.
Lock it in.
Oh
Lock
my
it in.
gosh. We're starting off
What-
strong.
Yep. What is that going to be? for
October
real?
6th.
It's going to be October
Ooh,
6th.
6th.
Correct.
Awesome. Fun times to be
Yeah.
had. So thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow all of these lovely people. Be sure to check out our friends at Neverending. Please do something nice for you. Do something nice for someone else. Take care of yourselves. It's fucking hard out there, but know that we love you a whole bunch. Do you guys have anything else to say before we wrap up?
Follow everybody here. Here's your cast link.
Go get your shots if you haven't yet. It's not just about you, it's affecting everybody else around you.
Everyone.
Yep.
Please.
So if you are just tuning in and want to check out the last few episodes, Brennosaur's recaps are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for those Wednesday afternoons when they launch. You can also catch up on all of our stuff on YouTube. Find us there. I'll put the link in the chat.
I got it. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna raid Nubits because he's streaming.
Oh, let's raid Nubits.
New bits.
Nubits. We love you all very
New
much.
bits.
Whatever shit you're dealing with, you're bigger than it. We promise. And thank y'all. We love you very much.
Oh.
Have a good
I
one.
don't know. I've had some big. It's fine.
You've had some big shits.
I'm
Is that
cutting
really
this
what we're gonna
off.
end on? That's
Look.
what we're gonna end on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night. Fading